Hello? What are you people doing?
Hey, everybody.
Why are you in our house?
Welcome to our little home.
Welcome to the world's tiniest house in Kansas. Not really, but this is our tiny abode, and we welcome you into it.
Yes.
But welcome, welcome. Homestead Hangout, Thursday night. Nana, I can hear that, so they could probably hear an echo.
Oh.
Hello to Joe Fix It For You. I know he was the first one in.
Hi,
followed
Joey.
by Avid.
Hi, Mr. Avid.
Then it was...
Actually, I don't see Avid, but he's probably...
And then Teresa
J.
My
sister.
And then...
Dark Lord Minute.
Dark Lord Minute. Mr. Mud.
Hi, Mr. Mud.
Let's see here. Then we had Chris, a Texas Raider.
Hi, Chris.
How are you, Chris?
Paul Case Farms.
Hi, Paul. There's Evelyn Newman.
Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn Newman.
Tony.
Hi, our Tony. Our Tony at our cabin in the woods.
Oh, he says, hey guys, I'm on a live internet auction trying to score on some great stuff. I will be listening.
Cool, cool. Get her done.
Duncan
done.
Duncan Family Farm. Hello.
Hi, Greg and Donna at Duncan Family Farm.
Pops.
Hey, Scotty.
Who else is here? Hey, there's my sister Annie.
Hi, Annie. Our urban homestead.
Virginia.
She's just sweating to death. I mean, I'm just so jealous.
She is. I know.
I just feel so sorry for her being so hot.
And we're here in the 32 degrees.
Yep.
Fahrenheit.
Virginia Alexander, welcome in.
James Hall, y'all.
Hi, James Hall, y'all.
The Jar.
Hi, Jessie the Jar.
Nana, you're so cute.
She is cute. She's beautiful. She's not cute. And she's all mine. Y'all back off.
There's our sweet little Holly Hobby.
Hi, Holly Hobby.
Our sister Christine.
Hi, Christine. There's Angie. Angie.
I could not say your name without singing. Sorry. There's Hardneck Farms. Wendy.
Oh, Jessie says we're backwards. Hold on.
Oh.
Jessie, I'll fix that.
Flip-floppers.
Oops, I picked the wrong one.
Say upload video. What?
Now
We was backwards.
Yeah, she says I'm backwards. She says we're backwards, so.
Well, to me it looks right.
So we'll go and fix it.
That don't look right.
Now we're backwards. Now we're backwards.
There is Whitney at Hardneck Farm. She says, Merry Christmas.
Hi, Wendy. And Wendy? Oh, Wendy at Hardneck Farms.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you. Hi, Tina.
Tina and
Eric. Let's see here.
There's Joe Jacobson.
Hi, Joe Jacobson from Eastern Iowa. Yes. And thank you for all your prayers and blessings.
Yes, we appreciate it so much.
Definitely, brother. I need your prayers.
Christy Betts.
Hi, Christy Betts. Hi, Christy. How are you?
He's spending my money again, Angie says. There is Rebel at Heart, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, Tony has a sugar mama that he can just spend money all the time. What's up with you? I need a sugar mama.
You got a loser. You got all the looks.
Dark Lord says it's snowing here.
No, keep it there. I
you
don't
keep
want
all
none.
that snow. We don't want nothing to do with that.
I don't want no snow. My body wasn't made for snow.
Xander wants to say hi to anyone that he didn't say hi to already. There's Lori prepping for
Lori,
heaven.
The YouTube extraordinaire. I had to reboot the browser, she says.
Okay, so we were backwards to them, but now we're backwards to what we've always been on this screen.
That's so weird. Oh, Xander says, I got a praise. I got a pressure canner.
Praise God.
Yes.
I know somebody else that got a pressure canner tonight.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. I loved seeing that blessing that Josh and his family blessed Johnny and Christine with.
Yes.
Because Christine and Johnny,
they're such good.
If you guys go back to one of our old videos, you will see where they blessed us with
an air fryer.
Air fryer. And then I've used that air fryer. We use it quite a bit.
We use it quite a bit. Yeah.
I used it in a couple collaborations now.
When our oven caught on fire?
When our oven actually caught on fire. It was on fire.
It was on fire. No one was harmed in the making of that video.
Oh, Avid says he's going to install injection seats next time. Ejection seats.
Ejection seats. Hey, there is Gilliam Farm Outdoors and More.
Hi, Gilliam Farm Outdoors and More, Johnny. So if you want to watch all of Johnny's hunting, racing, all that cool stuff, you need to go to Gilliam Farms Outdoors and More.
Yes.
Gilliam Farms is just going to be about farms and Danny and the cattle and auctions and stuff like that. So
thank you, James. He says, you're not a loser, Nana.
Nana's not a loser.
There is Linda Whippy.
Hi, Linda Whippy.
Good evening from Joey's Aunt Linda. I'm so glad you're here, Linda. Thank you. There's Wanda Henry.
Hi, Wanda. There's Andale Homestead.
Hi, Andale. I could listen to her read the telephone book. I love her voice.
You like that southern voice?
I do. I love her voice.
Mr. Mike, Big Mike, and Terry. Mr. Mike, MT Homestead's in here.
Hi.
I hope your hip's doing well, Mike.
Yes.
Sorry we were busy last night. We had to catch you guys on replay.
We love you guys, Gilliam Farms.
Yeah, we sure do.
I hope I haven't missed anybody. Teresa's doing her due diligence.
Hey, I know somebody you missed.
No, who?
Kelly at Rebel at Heart.
No, I didn't. I said hi to Kelly.
Oh, well, I missed Kelly at Rebel at Heart.
I did say hi to Miss Kelly.
Kelly's so sweet.
I love her. She is a sweetheart. I made it to the end.
We kind of like that guy of hers, too. That Sean guy.
He's a pretty
Let's
cool
trade
dude.
paint. I kind of like him, too.
Yeah. He's a pretty cool guy. Well, first off...
First off, I got something. So...
He apologizes for last week for not giving you guys a...
don't even bring up rants right now.
We got some messages as soon as we were done. What happened to the rant?
No, I was gonna talk about Ginger had to go rescue her chickens.
Yes.
I remember the time that we were actually live and had to leave the live because almost the exact same thing.
Pretty and Pooch is in the house.
Hi, Pretty and Pooch. Everyone needs a friend named Pooch, and everyone needs a little Pretty in their life. And that's who I have to thank for these wonderful hats.
Which we will.
We got some things in the works there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice standout freezer or a stand-up freezer, Tony?
I think that might be what it meant.
So, Tony, I'm going to tell you, if you haven't had a stand-up freezer, you're going to be epically disappointed.
Now, what else can I spend Angie's money on?
I had a stand-up freezer.
Oh, I don't mind
when we got together.
You just have to.
I hated it.
Put stuff in there, right?
Hated it.
Although the kids at times couldn't seem to get the door shut all the way.
You can't put half the stuff in a stand-up freezer as you can a
true.
chest. You open the door and everything falls out on your toes.
Oh, Paul K says, what are you going to do? Are you going to do the channel shout out and just get it out of the way?
Not going to, Paul.
No, not doing it. I ain't going to do it.
I ain't gonna do it. Just because you want to. No. So
You're a goober.
and actually, she was talking about her zombie chickens.
Yes.
And zombie chickens come from crossbreeding AM Samani, which we used to raise. That was our gateway chicken.
Yeah, that was the first chickens
that
we
used
raising.
to exclusively raise AM Samanis.
And I tell you what, we made a little bit of money off.
That was actually the most money I ever made off of chickens.
I got a commercial.
Did anyone else get a commercial other than Nana?
I just got a commercial. Weird. Wait a minute. What happened?
You swiped off of the video.
I haven't touched it.
But anyway,
Never mind.
Hi JS Genesis Designs. So AM Samani chickens, also known as
and Musgrave Farms.
Musgraves. What's going on, Musgraves? Are also known as goth chickens. Their skin's black, their feathers are black, their meat is dark. They are black.
Days Ahead is here.
Hi, Jesse and Lisa.
In the house. Hi, Jesse and Lisa.
But yeah, we had pigs get out one time on live, so we fully
and Jess,
understand.
Our Louisiana life.
Hi, Trey and Jess. I'd rather dig through meat all day long and have a freezer that if the power goes out, all your stuff doesn't get ruined within the hour. That was the best thing we ever did was did away with an upright freezer. She
burned the chicken. It was black when she was done, but it was black when she started.
Yep. So yeah, we know all about AM Samanis.
Oh yeah. Did you tell them about the guy that traveled like 3 hours just to get one?
Yeah, we had one guy travel 3 hours to get one baby chick, and he paid $25 for 1 day old baby chick.
Yeah.
We had
that
people
was crazy.
that, I mean, as fast as I could hatch them, would buy them.
Yeah. They sure did. We got mail call.
Yeah, we got a mail call.
We got Christmas cards.
Yeah, we got some Christmas cards. In fact, some of these we had last week, and I don't think we got to them last week.
We didn't.
So
the first one that we got last week was, says, bless you.
Says, bless you.
Bless you.
Did you sneeze?
Yeah. The Lord works wonders through wonderful people like you. Thank you. And it was from Tim and Dana.
Hi. Oh, Tim and Dana are so sweet.
I love
it. And that is quite the note in there.
It is, yes. I'm not going to read it because it's personal for us.
It's kind of personal.
I don't read my personal stuff. And we got a homemade card from Addie Douglas and her
better known as the Crazy Crafter
Adventures.
Crazy Crafter Adventures. And we met her at our very first meetup we ever went to, Shoot Dang Fest.
We met her the same time we
met MT Homestead. Her and her sister both.
Yep. She is a sweet, sweet lady. If you haven't checked out her channel, go check her out. She's pretty awesome. And we got this one, Season Greetings. And this one is from Karen. It says, may your Christmas be bright, merry and bright. Love and blessings, Karen. And we got Glory to the Newborn King. Merry Christmas and God bless Bowen at Thunderstick Homestead. We sure do love our Bowen.
Thank you, Bowen.
And we got this one today. God put his love on display in a way the whole world could see. Through all generations, places, and times, with thankful hearts, we call it Christmas. And just as
Dink and Tank, David and Tamara, welcome in.
David and Tamara. Just as his love shone forth on a starry night, it continues to shine brightly through beautiful hearts like yours, celebrating his great love with you. All my love, Evelyn K.
Thanks, Evelyn.
Our sister Evelyn Newman. Thank you, guys. We
really appreciate it. We love cards. Be watching. Watch your
mailboxes. because we got some mail today, and then I realized I forgot about half of them, so I'm going to have to mail them out tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, Wendy, shoot dang with the Crockers.
Yes.
Yep. That used to be like one of our tight communities that we were in was the Crocker family community. But now as we grew, we kind of just like our community become bigger and a little different and stuff like that. So, but a lot of our great friends from Shoot Dang are still with us, or from the Crockers. Big Mike and Terry and Derek and even Tony
Addie.
and Angie and Addie.
She's I don't think she's in here, but she still sends us cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas or birthday cards all the time.
Yeah. She so she makes them all herself on the channel. Like she makes them live and you get to watch them while she's making it. She's awesome.
She's pretty cool.
So
Scotty said, I want to say I love you all. For tomorrow is never promised. Make sure to say I love you to someone close to you.
Amen. We love
you guys. We love every one of you that are in here.
So
hey, there's Jennifer Ocean Homestead.
Hi, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Here's the sparkles and rainbows over here. Here's the tractors and the. Oh, did y'all see Nana's shirt?
It's the Grinch blowing a bubble. I love it. It's my favorite Christmas shirt.
But so Mr. Paul brought it up.
Hey, there's Rambling with the Brooms.
Hi, Scott. Rambling with the Brooms.
Scott, I sent a Christmas card, but you probably ain't going to get it for a while. If you even get it.
Well, Jennifer's just saying that. She's like, anything delivered probably won't show up till February up there.
Yes, I know.
Hey, Avid, you're not odd because we're all fishermen too.
Ooh, that's a bougie Grinch.
Even though we are homesteaders, that still doesn't mean that we don't fish.
Right. I got a friend prayer request.
Y'all keep Tish's oldest brother in prayer. Diagnosed with cancer that's inoperable. Hey, we all know someone that can cure that. So let's lift him up in prayer, y'all. Pooch, can you give us a name if it's okay, so that we can write on the list?
Yes, please.
Well, I don't know about Scotty. I don't know about Grinch bottoms. Scotty was asking if you had Grinch bottoms to go with that shirt. I don't know about that, but she wears her grumpy pants most of the time.
They're comfy. I like wearing my grumpy pants.
Grey Wolf
Outdoors Homestead.
I do agree with that. We're fishers of men. Yep, Paul Case says that too. That is so true.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Paul just had to keep rushing me, so let's go ahead and get it out of the way. The channel shout out of the night.
Hey, hi, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene. 9 Acre Family Farms channel shout out of the night is.
Drum roll, please.
We got a drum roll. All right, you're making it like an earthquake. Let's Trade Paint Sean.
Paint Sean.
So,
congratulations.
Sean's channel, Let's Trade Paint, 1.2K subscribers, 400 videos. Y'all, we got to get that number. Like, share this out. Share his channel out. Watch his channel. Show him support this week. I'm telling y'all, Sean and Kelly are the most giving people I know. They're willing to lend a hand to anybody out there. They're so sweet. Very
generous with their time.
And
there's Old Man King Homestead.
I really would like for you guys to go and support Sean.
Yes, please do.
Tell him that 9 Acres sent you. on a video or two. If you'll just pick,
Hey, there's Sean.
if you just pick one video out this week to watch of Sean's and put 9 Acre Family Farms sent
Yes,
you,
please
it'd be
do.
awesome.
Or just green hearts.
Or just green hearts on it, and he
Yeah.
knows that they'll come from us.
Angie says Sean is the biggest helper and caring person I know. I agree.
And
100%.
don't just leave it at Sean. I mean,
No.
Kelly's channel is
Yeah.
awesome, Rebel at Heart, and but not to take anything away, because that may be a channel for later. But for now, I just ask that you all these channel shout outs that we do weekly, guys, just pick a video and watch the whole video.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Peter, Old Man King Homestead. You know, I think that can do the
Kelly with
most
the green
for a
hearts.
channel is to watch a whole video and comment on it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so, Mr. Paul, I got that out of the way. Okay.
Are you happy now?
Paul Grumpy Pants should be happy now.
Nah, we love our Paul.
Paul knows that I'm teasing with him. I hope he
Yeah.
does.
I know.
Wanda Henry. Did we say hi to Wanda Henry?
I said hi to Wanda Henry.
See, that's why I don't like you doing it, because I don't know. Thank you for sharing that channel out, Dark Lord Minute.
Yes, thank you so much.
So I got a couple different rants that, yeah, we are going to get to.
Yay!
Our normal drop time now is going to be on Saturdays for 9 Acre Family Farms every Saturday morning.
Good job, Greendale.
Yeah.
We need some more cahoots from the shout outs. Rainy Ridge says. Oh.
Well, I might have to work on that.
Wendy Hardneck Farm says, Paul is my newest best friend.
Paul keeps alluding to the fact that, you know, he'd like to see some wood that he gifted to us.
I'm a happy farm, Grumpy.
I know. But Paul, keep watching. I got plans for that.
Just hold on, Paul.
Hold on. In the words of Amy at Leonard Mountain Homestead, hold on.
Hold on.
We're going to get to it. So I don't know if y'all want to play cahoots tonight. You want to just hear a rant from Dale. What's up? Stuff like that. Wendy and Paul are besties since 10 Killer. Yeah, 10 Killer. So plans have already started for 10 Killer. It sounds like, I mean, they know where it's going to be. It's going to be at Lake 10 Killer.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Cherokee Landing State Park, Creek Nation, or the Creek Pavilion. So we know that much. So if you're going to camp, go ahead and start. You know the drill. Go ahead and go get your campsites.
First rant, Scotty says. Cahoot rant, Lori says. I'm ready, Teresa says. Oh, get it out now. You will feel better, Paul.
I won't. I won't.
Avid says, Cahoot. Either works for me, but no one's getting their fire put out. Sorry. I'm hiding in my pile of blankets right now. I don't blame you if it's snowing. That's right where I would be if it was snowing.
Can I make it a cahoots topic? Not my first one. I'm pretty sure I can't search unless I make up the questions. But I'm going to go ahead and go with it. So,
Hold on, guys.
I may not make friends here. I may lose friends over this, but you know what? I don't care. I've been paying attention. You know, I've been involved in some other live streams this week. Hopefully people have seen that and watching some other live streams. But I'm going to just put this out there. Grouchy Dale, he's always ranting and angry. No, I'm not. I'm a happy person. Sometimes I get happy because I rant. But here's what it is, y'all. The stuff of coming in people's lives and promoting nothing but yourself, not being a community member and trying to help out others and more focus on them, and you allow others to see the goodness and the grace and the fact that the humbleness that you have, how much that you are a friend and you back and help others should be your promotion. If you're going into people's live stream and you're doing nothing but promoting yourself and you're a moderator and share nothing but your own channel link over and over and over and over again, like spamming it, I have no use for you in our live stream. If that's you, go ahead and unfollow our channel now. Because that's ridiculous. You have plenty of opportunities out there to share out your stuff with tuber chats and all that. I know. I need more grace. I need to give them grace. But Paul, I tried that. And obviously it can't get through their head. So I'm going to just say it.
Dana says throw you a Miss Deborah snack. And
Hi, Dana.
You'll be better.
Yeah, you should support others. And the whole point in going to the live is to support the person on the live. That's what you're there for. If you're there for your own personal growth, get out of there and go make your own live.
All right. Mic drop.
Let's play a Kahoot.
Let's go on.
Teresa, cosmic brownie time.
If he had one, we don't have none.
I don't have none of that stuff around here.
No.
That's the problem. That's why I rant so much now, because I'm trying to quit all that stuff.
Paul says, okay, I won't do that.
I'm not talking about you, Paul, and you know that.
Lori says, Dale, can you make me a mod so I can post my link?
Sure. All right, if you like to play the game, go to www.kahoot.it, type in the game pin 502-3628. That's right, Scotty. Pooch! I love my brother Pooch. Pooch and I...
Darn, Dale, your ears are red.
Pooch and I are... I don't know how much
warm.
Him and I are on the same level.
Hey, there's Rachel back to
Hi,
good.
Rachel, back to good. I just don't have a whole lot of need in my life for people who don't have
He's
humbleness.
low on vitamin brownie.
If you're not humble, I don't need you in my life. I mean, that's just honest. Like if you don't need a fan club because you're your own fan club, I really don't need you.
My eye is watered.
Rainy Ridge is in there. Case of Paul's in there. Tim and Dana, Wendy, Nana. Actually, that's na 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 na. Rant Lover, Mr. Mud.
Oh, Evelyn says, had to restart my junk phone, so I have to wait till the next game. TH is me.
Teresa J is TH. TH for Teresa.
Oh, Wendy says, I want to play, but I'm cooking dinner. You can play in the chat if you have time to throw an answer in. Dang, some people will just overpay for things.
Yeah, people named Tony usually.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not his money. He's okay.
That's right. Oh, you almost had it. We were so little. We were littler than usual. There we go.
There.
That's a little more like usual. So, what do you think, Nana? There's 9.
Let's start it.
I mean, I've run off everybody else, so.
I know. It's okay.
Let's go. I mean, they asked for it, right?
Yeah, Paul was asking for it.
Christmas song titles with a twist.
Oh, what's the twist?
So this is questions about Christmas song titles. Fantasia of a Colorless December 25th. I'm Dreaming of a Wet Christmas.
All I Want for Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, Holy Night.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to mean white.
I think so. I think that's is that Fantasia?
Fantasia
of a Colorless December 25th. I feel like I got something in his eye. It's driving me crazy.
Hi, Bob Petjean River.
Hi, Pettigene River Homestead. How's it going?
Scott, I'm too fat to run. I'll just sit in the corner. Scott, that makes 2 of us, brother. I'll just sit here and drink out of my Paul Case Farms cup. And
it is. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Yeah. So that's what hopefully you can gather. It's going to be word spins of the titles of Christmas carols or Christmas songs.
That should be fun.
So you'll have to like decipher it
to
find the title. I thought it would be cool and fun. So let's see. Tim and Dana.
Lori prepping for heaven. Nana.
Andy.
And Ma in 5th.
Nana, you're not supposed to play the games.
But I want to. I know Fantasia is a Disney movie. I ain't got one of those. Hey, there's not
Ancient,
nothing Homestead.
Benevolent, Despot. We Three Kings.
Deck the Halls.
Frosty the Snowman.
Good King.
Winslows.
Yeah, that.
Hey, I understand, Ginger.
Yep.
Had to go check on that.
I understand that, yeah.
In fact, that grinning animal, I just had to take care of one of them last night on the back porch.
It was back there knocking on the door.
Hey, I should have left it because you know what it did? It was running away the porch chickens up there. We didn't have any porch chickens.
Is there one out there tonight?
Nope.
Scotty Pop says, I'm a weeble wobble and never fall down.
Yeah, so this is a song title. You got to decipher it into what song it is.
There's Lori Carp.
Oh, Good King Wenceslas.
Lori Carp's here.
Hi, Lori. Oh.
Ooh. T&D in 1st. Rant Lover in 2nd. Heaven in 3rd. Nana in 4th. And Wendy in 5th.
I'm so proud of you.
Me?
Yep.
Why?
Because you can read it. All right.
Trio of
Monarchs. What is the song Trio of Monarchs? A Good King Wenceslas.
We Three Kings.
Frosty the Snowman.
Silver Bells.
Spelled with only one L.
Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you, Jennifer. She says, hit the thumbs up.
Well, you run out of time, Trey.
Boss, go lay down. Go lay down.
What is this?
It didn't get put away last night.
Nana was sorting out her medicines last
filling
night.
Up my daily pill thing.
She dropped a whole bottle of these teeny tiny pills all over the floor everywhere.
I got them picked up.
Yep, so a trio of monarchs is We Three Kings. We three kings of Orient are,
bearing gifts.
we traverse afar. All right, Tim and Dana running away with this thing.
They are.
Rant Lover in second and is on fire.
It's okay. Just stop, drop, and roll because Xander is not putting
Xander
you out.
said he's not putting you out, so you're out of luck.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Avid to throw you in the lake.
Maybe. How come that chat isn't moving?
It is moving.
No, it's not. Mine is going and going and going and going. Oh, that's why. You wasn't at the bottom.
Because it's stuck.
It got stuck.
Lori in third, Wendy in fourth, and Teresa J is in fifth.
Thank you, Gray Wolf.
All right. What song is a dozen 24-hour Yule periods? Silent Night.
It came upon a midnight clear.
12 Days of Christmas.
Hark the herald angels singing.
Glory to the newborn King.
Avid is loading the catapult.
Holly Hobby was in there,
Hey.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said hi to Holly Hobby. There is Bowen.
Hi, brother Bowen. I know Bowen's not feeling very good. Y'all keep
Yeah.
Bowen in prayer.
Two old people on a couch.
Hi, Mark and Debbie, two old people on a couch. So a dozen 24-hour Yule periods is better known as
12 days of
12
Christmas.
Days of Christmas.
Bowen giggles and stands by the fire hose.
He just wants to knock y'all down with the fire hose.
He does.
So Tim and Dana is on fire. Oh no.
Oh no. Not Tim and Dana.
Tim and Dana are on fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Rant Lover in second, Lori in third, Wendy in fourth, and Teresa in fifth.
Adorn
The vestibule.
the vestibule.
Joy to the world.
Silver bells.
Deck the halls.
Away in a manger.
Silver bells. Silver bells. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Hear them ring.
My post didn't show up.
Uh-oh. What post?
I don't know. Wendy says I should have played. It is Deck the Halls.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
La, 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 la. Sorry. Probably hurt your ears.
Rant Lover takes over the lead and is on.
Man. Took out Tim and Dana.
Took out Tim and Dana. Tim and Dana in second. Lori in third. Wendy in fourth. And Teresa in fifth. Reload, Avid. A lot of these people are getting getting their getting it right in the chat, and we haven't been watching Nana. Listen, Ariel Spirits announcing. What song is that? Silent Night?
Oh, holy night.
It came upon a midnight clear.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Yeah, if you deck the hall, they'll deck you back, says James Hall. You don't mess with the hall.
I just did something. I did a thing.
It did a thing. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. Rant Lover still with the lead. Teresa, Tim and Dana in second. Lori in third. Wendy in fourth. And Ma moves into the top 5.
We have a hall decorated with Christmas, and I always sing Deck the Halls. That's cool.
Homo sapien of crystallized vapor. What song is that? Frosty the Snowman?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Away in a Manger.
Angels we have heard on high. I haven't missed yet. I just timed out on one. Shaking my head.
Wendy said green.
More catapults needed. Fires catapult off at 6 people.
Wow. Holly Hobby says red.
Yep. It is red. Frosty the
It
Snowman.
is red. Kelly said red. Or
Xander says red.
Joe says red. Jean River says red.
Everybody says red.
Everybody says red. And you know why? Because red is right. It's Frosty the Snowman. Was a happy, jolly soul.
With his corn cob pipe
And a
his
button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Rant Lover still with the lead. Air again. Lori in second. Tim and Dana in third. Ma in fourth. And Case of Paul is in fifth.
Well, just overbid on a car restoration rotisserie.
Did you get it? I mean, it's just Angie's money. Quadrupt with crimson proboscis. Silent Night.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Silver Bells.
Deck the Halls. Slow as molasses tray.
Hey, Dakota and Shayla, Old Pecan Homestead.
Hi, Dakota and Shayla. Joe ran out of snow and ice. Sorry.
Just start throwing rocks.
I see blue. Tony said nope, he didn't get it.
Blue is right. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it,
you would even say it glowed
like a light bulb.
All of the other reindeer.
You're in the lead. Lori in second. Tim and Dana are on fire and in third place. Ma in fourth. And Rainy Ridge in fifth.
Yonder in the hay rack.
Away in a Manger.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Silent Night.
Oh, come all ye faithful.
Now you got to say it right. Yonder in the hay rack.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job, babe.
Good job, babe. Itchy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like a dog over here. You keep itching my back, I'm going to start shaking the house. Red. Oh, Spanky, Josh. Sherman's Family Farm is in here.
Josh.
How you doing, Josh? Way in a Manger. No change in the leaderboard. Next question. I spied my maternal parent osculating. Silent Night.
Away in a manger.
Frosty the Snowman.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Andrew put a noose over my head and said, just bid one more time.
Just bid
Well,
one
you know
more
me,
time.
I backed down on that one.
She was kind of like, do you feel lucky today? Well, do you?
Oh, Josh said he's not the greatest today, but he's here.
Put Josh down on our list, too.
I got him right here.
Okay.
I got Josh.
We got green, green, green. Dark Lordman's like, what the? Green. Yep. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
What is this game?
Who said that?
Bowen.
Bowen, it's Christmas songs titles with a twist.
Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
Popping in to say hi. I hope you guys are doing well. We are doing well, and I hope you and your family are doing well.
All right. Desire a pair of incisors on December 25th. Is that Silver Bells?
Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Monday is the day.
Oh, yes, I hope so.
Country Mornings Paint Lovers checking in.
Hey, David.
Hey, David. I hope you're doing well.
Green.
Who said green?
2 front teeth. Ginger.
Gingy.
Scotty. Holly Hobby.
Oh, yeah. Now they're all coming in.
Kayla. Yep.
And that's what it is. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. I desire a pair of incisors on December the 25th. No change in that leaderboard.
Nope. Rant lovers tough.
All right, here we go.
Cherubim. Whoa, it jumped.
Auditioned from a loft.
Audited.
Audited from a loft?
Uh-huh.
No, there's an I in there.
Audited.
Okay, whatever. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Hark the Herald Angels sing.
Angels we have heard on high.
Away in a manger. Cool. She's talking to her dad. Time to bid. Jennifer Ocean, I'm adding this to my good topic list. You made the good list this time.
Joe's warning everybody tomorrow's Friday the 13th. I ain't scared of Friday the 13th.
I'm not scared.
I ain't scared. New shop up and running when God provides the business. Always exceeds expectations. Praise God, David.
Yes.
Yep. Angels we have heard on high.
Which it's going to be a good day because I'm not working and I'm going to go hang out with my granddaughters all day. So, oh, you got to work. Sorry.
See how she treats me?
Oh my goodness. Did you see what just happened there?
Lori at Prepping for Heaven said, excuse me, I'm the one that usually always wins all these games, and I've let you people play around way too long.
It's time
Tim
to
and
kick it
Dana.
in gear.
Tim and Jana jumped into second.
Ma's in third.
Rant Lover, they must have got it wrong. They fell clear to fourth. And Rainy Ridge is in fifth.
Changed my mind. Hit one wrong button and by accident, and poof, I'm in fourth.
James Hall says, and it's my birthday. 10 to Abullums. Frosty the Snowman. Silver Bells. Deck the Halls.
We Three Kings. Sorry. I was reading comments.
Oh, Joe says he might get a job again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jennifer, you're starting to sound like this new generation. It's not my fault. It's everyone else's fault but mine. And throws the phone in garbage. I got blue. Avid just launched Lori into the ocean. Blue, blue. 10 on Blum. It's German for Christmas tree. So, silver bells is what that means. Silver bells.
Lori's on fire and is still in first.
Lori probably needs that fire after Avid just launched her into the lake.
That's true. Tim and Dana in second, Ma in third, Rant Lover in fourth, and Rainy Ridge in fifth.
Jenny.
This is the next to the last question, guys.
Minuscule hamlet in the Near East. Joy to the world.
Silent night.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
Oh, holy night.
So she's turning blue.
Turning blue.
I'll have a blue Christmas.
Jennifer throws
Well,
autocorrect in the lake.
Uses a toy truck to push Preppy Crab and Lori into the lake. Lori can't get out of the lake. They just keep pushing her back into the lake.
Holly, Hobby, and Ginger says yellow.
They both say it's yellow.
Scotty from Lone Cross says yellow. Country Boy's Paint Buffer yellow. Joe Jacobson says yellow. And guess what? It is yellow.
It is yellow.
Hey, Janae.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
No change in the leaderboard, but Lori's still on fire. You guys ain't doing a good enough job of keeping her in the lake. She's still on fire. Last question. 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. without noise. Silent night.
Oh, holy night.
Away in a manger.
Frosty the Snowman. Lori says, dang it.
Virginia Alexander, she was right on the last one.
She was, yeah. I see red, 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 blue.
Oh,
red, red.
I see trees of green.
Lori says, no. It is
Silent night.
What happened? Did something happen, Lori?
Oh, no.
Here's
the podium. In third.
Rant Lover.
And second. Ma. In first.
And first is
Tim Dana.
Tim and Dana. What did you do, Lori?
Lori in fourth and Rainy's in fifth.
No.
She said she accidentally hit the wrong button.
Oh
no.
Man.
Teresa says, doesn't take long to fall from grace, does it?
Paul says, I'm the fifth loser this time. If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Nana said. If you ain't first, you're last. So, by the way, if you didn't know it, we're part of the Homestead Hangout.
Yes.
Happens every Thursday night, starts at 5 o'clock with GilliamFarms, Johnny and Christine.
That's correct.
At 6. This is Central Time, the right time because it's centrally located.
At 6 o'clock is
White Rock Homestead.
Yep.
And happy birthday to them. This was their second year on YouTube. Jason and Tara.
Lori says that was a slap in the face.
And third, or third in the lineup at 7 o'clock
I missed ya.
Central Time, 8 o'clock their time.
Not for nothing Homestead.
It's not for nothing Homestead. With Ginger and Joey and Maggie and who knows? Tonight it was Jesse and Lisa.
It was, yes.
You never know who's going to be on there. And then at 8 o'clock, it's just Nana and I.
Yep. Jesse put it in there. Thank you, Jesse. The Bible says, first shall be last and last shall be first. Someone decided I needed to get knocked down a notch. Oh my goodness.
Bowen says, you're wrong on the time, but I still love you.
Hey, there's Heather.
Hi, Heather. Heather Langstrom. You're not late. You got here just exactly on time, Heather.
That's right. You're here when you're supposed to be. The Bible also says race to win. So there's that. Bowen says.
Oh, Tamara says she loves your hair.
Thank you. I got my hair did today.
She went and got her hair did.
Yeah. Went and got my hair did. Washed the grays out. Actually, guys, I'm doing something different. I am going to.
Don't give away the secret.
Okay. Never mind. I'm slowly letting it go back gray.
No!
Slowly. Oh.
Does that mean the middle just stays the same? Don't know.
Hey, in the kitchen and garden with Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Welcome in.
Thank you for coming in.
We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
By the way, keep putting those prayer requests in the chat. Nana's marking them down.
I am.
And we will pray for everyone at the end of the live.
I got you, boo.
Trying to look as young as the jar. But don't butter her up too much. She's got to be able to fit through that doorway to go to the bed. Don't want to give her a case of the big head.
Bowen says she's getting extensions. No.
Scotty says pray for his blood test tomorrow. We can do that. So,
what?
David said he's going with the windswept pullback look today.
Hey, Chris says, Texas Raider says, nice hair, Dale.
Thanks, Chris. I'm going to go get my ears lowered next week because it's about to drive me crazy. Yep. I can't handle it. She said pray for her family. Teresa says pray for family friend Nancy. Hi, Lauren and Joel. Barely made it in. Thanks for being here. Bowen wants to get his hair did. Lori has a prayer request in there, y'all.
Jesse. Nana got better hair than I do. Who does?
Lori Carp.
Oh.
Because Lori Carp's awesome. Scotty said, I cut my own hair. Abbott says, I'm going with the Bigfoot look. It drives me crazy. I did have a mullet for a while, and it drove me insane.
Rooster has a mullet now.
Do you guys want to play another game? Let us know. Bowen's Trey says Bowen looked cute with pigtails.
Scotty cuts his own hair.
Hellish Rage is in. Says I shave my head.
Hey, you can ask Dale. There's been many times I've begged him to let me shave my head.
No.
And he's like, no, you're not doing it. I'm like, I can get a wig and my hair can be any color you want it to be. And he wasn't going for it. Angie says, sorry, my dad called. I'm back. Tony, she's back.
Tony, hide.
Stop bidding. Oh, the bougie Indian. Did you see that?
I did.
Oh, that's too funny. I go to the college.
If you want to play the game, go to www.kahoot.it and type in the game pin of 8969363.
I go to the college and offer my hair for learning.
For the learning.
Yep.
It would have nothing to do with the fact that it cost about half of what it should normally cost. Well, thanks, Lauren and Joel. They say I'm beautiful.
Yeah. It's backwards.
Hi, Eric. Did I get a deer this year yet? You might have to check out other things to know. You have to watch video. Yeah, I seen Eric. He's begging for the TV to get turned down just a pinch because he's trying to sleep. Poor little guy needs to sleep.
Aww. Dana says, leave the wig hanging out of the trunk. LOL, cops will be called for the body in your trunk.
All right, we got Push, PP, Lynn Lake. Push people in the lake.
Oh.
I'm like, what? Joyfilled Jenny, Insane Nut, Jars Mama, Ma, Cheap Haircut, Bunny's Keeper, Trey, Mr. Mud, Prepping for Heaven, and TJ, all up in here. Going back to sleep. See, I am so entertaining. Eric just sleeps.
It's okay, Eric. We still love you.
All right, we got 11 people. Let's go. So, I mean, it's the season. This is Christmas facts.
Christmas facts.
Fun Christmas facts. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? A star, a snowman, an angel, or Santa Claus?
Sorry, I'm just making sure I haven't missed anybody.
No problem. Ark Wildman Survival's in the house.
Hi, Ark Wildman.
Oopsie. says Tina. I can hear Dad giggling in his room.
Johnny's going small tire race in the 28th.
A star. Mr. Mudd with the lead. Lori in second. Insane Nut in third. Ma in fourth. And Cheap Haircut. Dark Lord Minute says he's starting to doze off. He's an hour behind us.
Mm-hmm.
What is the traditional Christmas greeting in Japan? Merry Christmas.
Good
Merry
night, Alexander.
Kursamasa. Feliz Navidad. For win. Washington. Wildshin. Oh, Avid's already throwing people in the lake.
Avid launched Dark Lord Minute in the lake, and he says drags Avid with him.
That'll work. Green, orange,
It's
blue, blue. It is blue. All right, Mr. Mudd with the lead. Insane Nut in second. Lori in third. Trey in fourth. And Joy-Filled Jenny in fifth. Jennifer, I don't like this game anymore.
What is the average number of presents an adult receives at Christmas?
10.
15.
20.
5. I hate that.
Well, I know how many presents I'll receive. 1. Cole.
You got me.
I got all the presents I'll ever need when I got you.
You don't have to say that just because you're in front of people.
10. Green. 0.
Angie says 0 if Tony's buying.
20? What adult still gets 20 presents? I want to know.
Not this one. We do. Well, you know what?
More bougie people than
with
us.
all of it, maybe from your mom, we get toilet paper. We get paper towels. We get trash bags. We usually get some laundry soap and dryer sheets. She gets us all the stuff that we eat through the year.
Mr. Mudd.
Cola's good.
Insane Nut in second. Lori in third. Trey in fourth. Joy-Filled Jenny in fifth. What is the traditional color of Christmas in Mexico? Red and green?
Blue and white.
Red and white.
Gold and silver. I said cold. I know. I like those presents. Hellish Rage says, I don't get 20. I get maybe 2 or 3. That's true, David, although don't really care, as the greatest gift was brought by a baby in a manger.
Amen. Who still gets stockings, Holly?
I know.
Holly must be younger than me. Of course, and anymore, it's starting to seem like that doesn't take much to be younger than me. Red and white are their traditional colors.
So I go and I eat lunch with my husband today. And we're sitting there. And I don't know, something was brought up about age. And he's like, well, you're the oldest one here. You are two people or the older.
Let's go to that scoreboard. Mr. Mudd and say nut. Lori at Prepping for Heaven and Trey in 4th and Northfield Jenny in 5th.
Siri said red and green.
What is the largest Christmas market in the world? Nuremberg Christmas Market,
Strasbourg Christmas Market,
Vienna Christmas Market,
Copenhagen Christmas Market. Wanda Henry still gets a stocking.
Holly says, I'm older than you.
You're older than him?
You're older than me. I don't know, Lauren. David says Germany, or Tamara says Germany. Paul says, I know nothing.
I understand that, Lori. Or well, not Lori, Angie. Paul says, I know nothing.
Jesse says, the red one.
Texas Raider says,
No change in that leaderboard.
I was born 2 days after Moses.
What is the most popular Christmas movie of all time? A Christmas Carol?
Elf.
The Grinch.
Home Alone. David says, I'm the baby of our family and the oldest guy at the shop. I'm so confused. Virginia Alexander, I'm older than dirt.
No, you're not.
Pet Jean Rivers says, I'm starting to get my Social Security next year. Enough said.
Red.
Yeah, I see lots of reds, but it's green.
But it's green. It's Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone, according to the prophets, was the most popular Christmas movie of all time.
Yeah. Mr. Mudd's to hanging in there.
Trey moves into 2nd.
Insane Nut.
In 3rd. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Inch poke.
Lori in 4th. And Cheap Haircut in 5th.
Give me a break, Lori says.
What do children in Italy often leave out for Santa Claus instead of cookies? Milk,
Carrots,
oranges,
chocolate. Please don't follow my answers. I'm wrong more than right.
Evelyn says, I give up.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Xander should know this one.
Bowen, we have you on our list. Meatballs.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. I remember this one. We've had this one before. Green. Green.
Blue. It's yellow.
It's
oranges.
yellow.
Virginia Alexander got it right.
Mr. Mudd just took over the lead. Insane Nut. Oh, Mr. Mudd had the lead. Insane Nut just jumped up to 2nd. Excuse me. Lori in 3rd. Cheap Haircut in 4th. And Trey in 5th.
Okay, I'm here. Let's play a few more games now, Tony says.
What is the main ingredient in gingerbread cookies? Vanilla,
ginger,
nutmeg,
Cinnamon. Linda Peterson. Peterson. Sorry.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, sweetheart.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. The one on Drury Lane.
Ginger.
Ginger. Ginger, look out. There's a lot of gingerbread cookies cooked this time of year.
Yes.
Just saying.
Lori says flour.
That wasn't an option, Lori.
Evelyn says, I need to take a nap on Thursday afternoons to rest my eyes. Playing on my phone is blurry this time of night.
Insane Nut with the lead. Mr. Mudd in second. Trey in third. Prepping for Heaven in fourth. And Cheap Haircut in fifth.
Owen says, wow, that gingerbread voice was good.
Which country is credited with the creation of the modern image of Santa Claus? Sweden,
Germany,
United States,
United Kingdom. Merry Twinkle Toes. Welcome, y'all. Don't be a bum. Hit the thumb.
Yeah, we do appreciate it if you'd hit that thumb.
Yes, please. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you almost had it. Germany, Coca-Cola, North Pole, red. I don't know what all that is. USA, blue.
USA.
USA, USA.
Now there's says, not sure, I think US. US
And
right?
staying nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy has nuts.
Ions don't.
Mr. Mudd in second. Lori in third. Cheap Haircut in fourth. And Trey is now in fifth.
Go Trey. Go Trey.
It's your birthday.
What is the most common gift people exchange on Christmas?
Candles.
Toys.
Books.
Clothes. All right. Good night,
All right,
Bowen.
night, Bowen.
We love you. Ooh, Lori just got launched back into the lake.
By the way, shout out to all of our channel members, especially you chicken managers and
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
I think Scotty just called you a fruitcake.
Our chicken managers going across the bottom of the
Yes.
screen. Thank you so much to you chicken managers. And we do appreciate all you farm hands also.
Yes, we do. You are just as important.
Candles. No one answered candles, and candles is the most common gift exchange on Christmas.
Well, then.
Oh, well then.
I got a candle for Christmas.
This is all I'm going to get her, y'all. I'm going to get the candle maker a candle. Some little bitty girl was selling that for a school fundraiser.
It smells good. It's cucumber melon.
Oh, here's a podium. In third.
Prepping for Heaven.
In second.
Mr. Mudd.
In first. Insane Nut. In fourth, keep haircuts. And in fifth is Trey.
What? No way, Paul says. Tell that to the toy stores.
And that's the only thing I'm going to get her for Christmas.
Linda says, I got a candle also, Lisa. Insane Nut won again. Wow, a first. Hey, good night, Wanda. I just saw that. It's 11:20 here.
Night, Wanda.
God bless you, sweetheart.
So go ahead and put, if you haven't already, put your prayer request in the chat.
Hellish Rage. I get my candles from DG and gas.
From Dollar General.
Yep.
Winnie says, I don't think kids
Hey,
want
good
candles.
night, Peter.
You don't know the kids that we know. We've got several family member kids in our family that they love getting candles for Christmas.
Yeah.
Paul, I would have won that game except for them paper and smarter than Maze.
Trey actually placed in 5th, Avid says.
And he only got one answer right.
I know. How did that happen?
How did that even happen?
Janae is sweet.
She is so sweet. Night, Chris.
Oh, yep. Early VA appointment in the morning.
Well, let's go ahead and pray before everybody runs out of here. Dana says she was the insane nut.
Yes, I have Lori's mother down. Oh, I'm losing my mind, she says.
No, you're not.
Family and friends. Okay, Heather says prayers for family and friends. So sad. And David says our constitutional republic. The jar, she's sick.
I think she's just faking it. No, her mama said she was sick.
Yeah.
Night, Tamara.
Good night, Tamara. All right, let's pray. Before we lose anyone else.
I don't want to lose anybody else before we pray. Hat, hair, don't care. All right.
There we go.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for bringing us together. Lord, we praise you for this community. Lord, I praise you for each and every person that watches us, Lord, that supports our videos, Lord, spends time interacting in the chats. Lord, you know how much those people mean to us. And God, just please give them that sense that we so appreciate everything that they do to support us, God. God, as so many prayer requests have been coming in, Lord, we just ask that if it's in your will that you answer these prayers, Lord. Lord, be with Tish, his oldest brother. As they've discovered he has cancer, Lord, it's inoperable. And as we know that you are the great healer, Lord, and you perform miracles, as you've done for so many now, Lord, use this as another time to perform a miracle, Lord, if it's in your will, so that we can share a great testimony again of your healing power. Lord, be with Big Mike at MT Homestead as he continues to heal from this hip surgery, Lord. And I know it's not as good as he hasn't healing as well as he did with his first one, Lord. And we just ask that you speed that recovery up. Lord, be with
Rambling with the Brooms.
Rambling with Broom Scott. Mentioned that there was a bad accident behind his house that caught fire and a life was lost. And Lord, just please be with that family and be with just be with all involved, Lord. And we pray for comfort and understanding, Lord, and put your loving arms around each and every person involved there. Lord, we pray for our brother Bowen. Bowen's been under the weather, Lord, and we pray that you just return him back to his joking self, Lord, and so full of joy and humor in our lives. And he plays such a big role in each and every one of our lives, Lord. Lord, be with our brother Josh as that he receives the answers on Monday, Lord, that can help guide him to health, Lord. And just, Lord, if it's in your will, make it something simple that can be cured easily. Lord, be with our brother Joe as he's trying to get a job, Lord, and open doors for him and show him the way to this career, Lord, and just provide for him. Lord, be with Brother Scotty as he has a blood test tomorrow. And Lord, hopefully this blood test gives results that help heal Brother Scotty, answer many questions that they have, Lord. Lord, be with Teresa's family and friends, Lord, and with Nancy's family. Lord, just love on them and guide them along their way, God. Be with Lori's mom. She's 90 some odd years, 92 years old, Lord, and she broke the ball of her hip and she's trying to do therapy, Lord, and we know it just takes a little more to heal at that age, Lord, and just heal her up from that. She probably moves better than most of us do, Lord, and just continue that healing path. Lord, be with Holly's dad as he has skin cancer, and he's diabetic and he has a bad infection, Lord. Just remove all that from him if it's in your will, Lord, and continue to so that you can use that as a testimony of your healing power, Lord. Lord, Brother Avid's continuing to pray for guidance, and Lord, we pray that you keep giving him that discernment, that guidance, Lord, to continue upon his journey. Lord, be with our sweet friend Heather and her family and friends, Lord, as they continue to mourn the losses that they've had in their family, and Lord, just continue to love on them and show them the love and the grace that comes from being part of your family. Lord, my brother David has brought such a great prayer, our republic, Lord. I know others have brought up prayer requests about the next month, to just speed it along, that and things, just to try to get this country where it doesn't feel like we're in turmoil, Lord. And I pray that your will be done there and that you guide and give discernment to those in charge, Lord. Lord, I pray that you reinstill in me always the joy of the season, Lord, and that you continue to bless us as you have. And Lord, I pray for Rooster and all of the things that goes along with becoming an adult in an area that's not home, Lord. And I continue to pray that you be with him and guide him along his path, Lord. Lord, as we part ways, please put a hedge of protection around each and every person here. And Lord, let others leave with a sense of joy and happiness and maybe a chuckle from what they've seen here tonight, Lord, and make it a joy in their life. All this we pray in your holy name, Father. Amen.
Amen. Tim Lee. And I saw Huga Homestead's here.
Huga! Hi, Tim Lee. Huga Homestead is in here, huh?
Yes, right there.
Huga. So, y'all, I'm not trying to run you off. If you want to hang around a little bit, you can.
Right.
We might even
post a link and see if anybody wants to come up.
Fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget, these are our chicken managers. Going across the bottom of the screen.
There's Julie Cook.
Hi,
Love
Julie
you too,
Cook.
sweetheart. What? Amy? Is Amy here?
There's Amy. Leonard Mountain Homestead, Amy and Chris.
Hi, Amy and Chris.
So, y'all, we're going to do it.
We're doing it.
By the way, unless we know you, you're not coming up. If you don't have a picture, you're probably not going to come up.
If you're not showing your face.
But today's been rough.
Josh, it just breaks
Sorry,
my heart.
Josh.
We did it.
There it is.
There.
There's a link if you'd like to hop up and say hi or
chit chat with us all.
Do a little chit chat. Chitty of the chat.
We would love to have you up here.
Yep. I'll try not to leave you there for like 35 minutes like my friend Trey.
Trey, we'll get you in here quick if you want to come in. Wink, wink.
Oh, Wendy says she's in her jammies.
That's okay. Should I launch someone else in the lake?
Yeah. Just pick a random person.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a bloop.
A bloop.
Bloop. That's just a black screen. That might be a little sketchy.
That's a little sketchy.
A
little too sketchy for us.
Where'd it go? Oh, there's one with a face.
Hey, Paul. How you doing, brother?
There's my friend.
You checking to make sure that your hair's good?
Got my ears lowered tonight.
I see that.
Looks good.
Yeah, you can see my ears again. I was getting all shaggy looking. I know most people can't tell the difference.
Yeah, water in the basement. Somebody asked if we have water in the basement.
I didn't see none when I was down there.
Oh, looky here.
Oh, there's
looky
my bestie.
here. There's my bestie, Wendy. How are you? I'm trying to get to that chat, y'all. Go ahead and post it to pin it for you. But, well, how are you, Wendy?
I'm in my pajamas.
Oh, well, we like pajamas.
Me too.
Oh, we got another Paul case.
I don't
do
know.
it. Leave him down there.
I think that's
His face is up there, though.
Is it
I'm
a
pretty sure
Louisiana
that's a Yep. Look at this.
Another one?
He got his ears lowered today too.
He got his ears lowered too.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that.
Was the day to get the haircuts today.
Who was a cheap haircut anyway?
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Just busy.
Just busy, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to hold the iPad. I'm sitting on my bathroom floor.
Oh. Well, be careful with that.
I had a guy come by my place today, and he brought me this. Can you see what that says?
Copper
Hold on.
kettle.
Copper kettle candle.
Oh.
Got
wow.
a candle.
No. Read that right there.
Well,
Bigify him.
Divinity?
Divinity candy.
Infinity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen. Can you hear it?
Sounds empty.
There was a dozen of them in there, and I shared them with my
Well,
family. I might have eaten a couple of them, but yeah. I had a guy drove 2.5 hours to bring that to me today.
Really?
Yep, bet you will never guess his name.
Tony.
Nope, it wasn't Tony.
Sounds empty.
Was his name Paul?
I might have eaten a couple of them.
Somebody's gotta.
It's me. I just fixed it.
Okay.
Good job, Tony.
I
job,
Is there like an echo?
for some reason, I figured out it was me. I did something wrong. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see your face, and Angie didn't off you.
Well, that's why I'm on here for safe while she goes to bed to give her a little time. There's a couple things we wanted to get, that I needed, and we got it.
Yeah. Hot rod type things.
I was hoping to get that car rotisserie for my Mustang I got in the garage, and it was getting to be about I think it was $260, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to spend that kind of money right now. I got other things to do, and so I backed out of it. I'll find another one. Hey, Amy.
Yeah. Well, I'm just curious with the rotisserie on a Mustang, how long does it take before a Mustang is done? Well done when you put it on a rotisserie.
Yeah.
I've never eaten Mustang, but I think there's some people in my state that do.
There could be.
Yeah, they ride it until it dies, and then they eat it.
I see everybody saying hi in the chat. How's it going? Wendy, I seen you text me earlier. Just been busy on the auction. I did not want to leave it. Every time I turned, I think we were having internet problems because every time I changed from Dale's to the auction, I would buffer on the auction. Like, this is not the time to be buffering.
Aw.
No, it's not.
I bet I hadn't had a piece of Divinity candy in, I don't know, 10 years maybe. My mom used to make it about every Christmas. And
I don't know that I know
I don't even know what it is.
Divinity is.
it's a white. It's really sweet. It would remind you of the
Is it
consistency.
just me, or does it keep replaying what everybody's saying?
I think it
Yeah.
might be you.
Do you have another? Do you have your YouTube shut off?
Do you have your YouTube still open, Wendy?
Probably.
Either muted or. Oh no, she's gone.
There's
She gone.
one way to fix a problem.
I'm trying to fix the flight.
Divinity's kind of like fudge, but it's not. It's, I don't know. It's hard to. It would be a cross between fudge and marshmallow cream in consistency,
Okay.
but
Hey, Julie.
it's a really sweet candy. This had pecans in it. Mom never put nuts in hers when she made it. So
She's back.
You're back. Can you hear us,
Okay.
Wendy?
Yes. Can you hear
Is
me?
that
Is that better?
Is it better?
You
Yeah.
sound good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't hear the repeat of what everybody's saying now.
you don't.
You're so funny.
Hi, Janae.
Hi, Janae.
Trey,
Hey,
Hey, looky there. There's old peas and carrots again.
yeah.
We're just like
I guess I'm gonna have to
peas and
move.
carrots, always
you
together.
doing fine?
That's right, Paul.
Whoop. Hang on.
I like Jennifer's statement there. She said it sounds like bougie candy to me.
It kind of is. It kind of is. I'd love to show you what a piece of it looks like, but the only thing that's left here is the box.
It's just the box.
Hey, Lori.
Yep.
Y'all talking about y'all's
Okay.
Christmas cards earlier. I've got to go check. I have not checked my mail in a week at my post office.
There.
You haven't checked your post office in a week?
Yeah, I hadn't checked my P.O. box in probably a week, maybe a little longer than a week. So if anybody
Don't feel
has
bad.
Don't feel bad.
We went one time, it went like 2 weeks. And finally, somebody messaged us and they're like, did you have anything in the mailbox? And we're like,
I don't know.
we don't know. We went there was a bunch there.
Yeah,
You know,
I will go do that tomorrow.
Yeah. You know, if you're a redneck, if you haven't been to the post office in a week.
Well,
That's
the only
right.
reason I have the
Hey.
P.O. box is
I
for my
resemble that
YouTube channel.
remark.
I'm fine with being a redneck. I'm bad at it.
We have
So,
the channel post office might be a little different than normal post office.
Is today James Hall's birthday? Happy birthday, James Hall.
I don't think it's today. I think it's tomorrow.
or happy early birthday.
It's either it already happened or it's very close to it because he said
Yeah,
something.
it's right around there. So yeah, happy birthday, James.
Yes.
Yes,
Happy,
James.
happy birthday, James.
And I hope you're healing good.
I don't know why my comments are not doing anything. I haven't had a send comment across since 9:35.
Scroll.
It's
did.
your locality. You're in the wrong
Is that
state.
what it is?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a redneck. I can figure that out.
Kelly set us straight. It's tomorrow. Kelly set us straight. It's tomorrow.
Oh, wait. I
All right.
scrolled. It's the other way. I had to scroll the other.
It goes the opposite way when you're a guest.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know that.
It comes from the top down, not from the bottom up.
Hey, Trey.
I just heard that.
You know what, Trey, you know what we say to our daughter and her friends when they were younger, and they would say something maybe not highly intelligent like that. You sure are pretty.
That's sugarcoating it if I ever heard it.
You sure are pretty.
No, the word is bless your little heart.
Bless your heart.
Who was that? Somebody my age or older can probably remember. It was one of the people on the Grand Ole Opry that started that, and it was they'd say, "Bless your pea picking little old heart." Who was it? Tony.
It wasn't Minnie Pearl,
Minnie
was
Pearl?
it?
I think it might have been. Yeah. People always trying to pull her price tag off her hat.
Trey
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
but
the
it
room
must be
kind
nice
of got
to be so
full kind of
popular in
fast,
your
Lori.
field.
It did.
Yeah, I'm with Avid. Trey cheated in cahoots. He's over there in the side saying,
Oh,
I only got one question right. And he was
Nope.
clear up on the leaderboard.
I'm not sure Trey was Trey.
I don't think he was
Yeah,
right.
I know
Trey
one
got two
game
right.
he wasn't. I know
With
one game.
No,
bougie
but the sad
creamer.
thing, the sad
Y'all-
thing is, I got 2 right the whole time, and somehow I was in, I think, 7th.
What is bougie creamer?
Bougie creamer?
Yeah. Evelyn Newman, she said she made her coffee with bougie creamer. I want to know what that is.
It has
That'll
to be
some of that
something other than milk. So it'd be like
stuff.
French vanilla or hazelnut or something like that. Probably.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I'll show you
I won't tell
mine.
you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
I'm drinking caramel macchiato.
This is how you.
coffee.
This is how you
Big
tell
fire.
that you are redneck bougie. See this is the bougie, and the brand is the
The
redneck.
redneck is the there you go.
Bigify the other one.
I'm going
Mine's
bigify
all
Wendy.
Christmassy.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Nice. Peppermint.
yeah.
Peppermint milk.
Peppermint.
Vanilla.
Well, you know I can't have dairy.
I mean, what now?
I can't have dairy.
Oh, you can't have dairy?
Can't have dairy or animal products. So
Yeah.
You got Alpha Gal. Did you know I have a friend at my work that has Alpha Gal, and she has started because someone claims that they can cure it. I know someone who can cure it with
Same.
prayer, but that this practice will cure it, and they've already got to the point that they can start eating some of the things that they were allergic to.
Really?
One at
So
a
what's the
time.
secret?
It
I'm
is
hungry. The only way to drink
it's
coffee is
using-
black.
it's using acupuncture in the ear,
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about it today.
and
I've done
They're already-
acupuncture. I've been to a bunch of different doctors, rheumatologists, all these people, but the naturopath's the one that's helped me the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And coconut milk is good too.
I like coconut milk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I had a friend that he loved to eat steak, and I had heard, and he got Alpha Gal, and I had heard from another friend of a friend that they were dealing with the same thing, and they had found out that it was either ostrich or emu meat was as close to beefsteak as you could get. And this friend
That's
of mine
We have
ordered
a lady
some
that
of it,
lives down the
cooked
road
it.
that says that.
there's several right here, and they all say emu steak is the closest thing to beef steak they can find.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are apparently places you can order that on the internet, and they will ship it to you frozen and guarantee it to show up on your doorstep frozen. And so my buddy Keith did that. He called me. He said, "You know what? That was not beef steak, but it was awful good."
I've
He-
tried
He said, "I'll do
fish,
it."
shrimp, chicken, all kinds of stuff. Turkey. I can't even eat gluten or any processed foods. I mean, it's really weird.
What type? You have to find your blood type first. There's a book called "The Answer Is in Your Blood Type" by Joseph Cristiano. He used to be my personal trainer when he used to train all the ladies who did pageants and things like that. I never did pageants, but I hired him as a personal trainer back in the later part of the 90s. And he with another doctor author penned that book. The Answer Is in Your Blood Type, and it's helpful. Though you can find your own path. You don't listen to anyone but your own body, because all you have and all you need is already within you. and God put it there. God codes in you.
Yeah.
So follow that. And what you can do is just reduce the foods. Like instead of mush, like different foods, just do one at a time, and then you'll see where your allergies lie, and see which foods better for you. But just keep it simple and clean, like whole foods.
That's
Whole
what I
foods.
do.
Yeah.
I mean, I seriously, I do the by your blood type, the naturopath put me on that, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't hardly eat anything. I mean, my diet's pretty limited, and so the pure foods, just like for dinner tonight, I had roasted Brussels sprouts.
And those
Yeah.
are hard because there's a lot of gases in them. So that's it.
There's
Wow.
what?
There's a lot of gas in the Brussels sprouts, so I'm surprised you can handle them. Wow.
Actually, beans and all that don't bother me at all. Like,
What?
a lot of people have trouble eating beans and all the cruciferous vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
They don't bother me at all.
What else do you like that you can eat?
Gosh, I really like the whole food plant-based meals. Like, I mean, I've played with a bunch of food, like to figure out like soups and stews and chilies, and even made black bean burgers.
Yeah, you're pretty safe with any kind of soup as long as you just keep your ingredients that you're able to eat in it.
I make my own veggie broth, and I don't do any processed foods.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in the processed foods that, like, I'm allergic to, like a lot of the dyes and stuff, and there's a lot of like animal products in a lot of the processed foods.
I see Jessica. I think that's Jessica.
That was
With
Mallory.
That was Mallory.
That was
That's
Mallory.
Mallory. Okay. God,
So
that's hard
I
to
see
do.
I see some things in the chat that, like, as farm kid, kind of trigger me a little
Mhm.
Yeah,
bit.
but did you see the bougie Jennifer comment? She gets
Mhm.
Wagyu delivered to her.
Yeah,
Oh, Mallory.
but
Bougie me.
like things like bread's full of glyphosate. That's kind of hard because you can't spray glyphosate on wheat at all. So I don't know how you get glyphosate in wheat, because glyphosate will kill it. It ain't like they've made Roundup ready wheat that I know of. And I
They
know
use a lot of
I know
chemicals in farming.
the trigger thing. Like, everybody wants to make glyphosate out bad. Y'all know what Roundup and glyphosate was? All of you that are like these huge fans of antibacterial hand soap, that's what glyphosate is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I mean, I guess I'll just leave it with that. But
Mm-hmm.
people get all triggered on that because somebody in California decided something was poisonous or something bad for you, and there's a whole lot of not truths out there.
Yeah, if we're gonna go anyway, you might as well go happy and eat what you want. Now, if you're allergic to stuff, then
Yeah, if you're allergic, you're allergic. But
yeah.
Right.
I'd say eat and be merry and enjoy, friends and family, because guess what? That's what life's
Wendy.
about.
At I-35 Waterloo Road.
Yeah.
Okay, Sooner and Waterloo Road.
Yeah.
Just to the northwest, that little gas station there, right behind there is a guy that raises emus. Or he did when I lived back in that area. And he raised them, he sold them for meat. You can see Galway.
Farmstead, Don.
Hi, Don.
And Big D, what's going on?
Big D.
Yeah, text me, Tony.
Okay. I haven't been there in well, it's been 9 years.
Hey, hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay. What are we supposed to hold on to?
I'm holding. I don't know what. Hey, everybody grab something first. Everybody grab something.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all kinds of business here tonight.
I was gonna say that looks like the busy room next to Paul.
I have a bad echo.
I don't know where that come from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who is it?
Who done it?
as soon as Woody left, it started.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Who is it?
Okay.
Hey, me.
Me.
Sorry. I was holding the other iPad and I slammed the door.
Oh.
Oh,
My husband went to bed, so I had to tell him goodnight. And
Oh, okay.
I had laundry on the bed, so he stuck it on the rug on the floor.
good night, Mr. Wendy.
Right. Good night, Tom.
I was going down through the list. Trying to mute everybody one at a time to see if I could find the echo. So if you seen mute come up, that's what was going on.
Yeah,
But
we got it.
It's better now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once I clicked out of that, I didn't know you had to do that.
yeah, you can't be in both of them at the same time.
Good night, Abby.
I learned a lesson tonight. But anyway, I had the other
be careful
iPad
at work,
because I'm
brother.
running Gilliam Farms because I missed their live stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, if you need a place to stay and you're going to my house, you better get started.
I got a camper out front.
He seemed
Did
real
you get in
concerned
trouble,
about
Hi,
Tony?
Angie.
She
Good
just
night,
seen what he
Angie.
spent.
Angie's all talking big and bad in here.
Is she?
She knows. We discussed how far we're going to go on some stuff, so she knows. She's good.
So how far did she throw your stuff out the door?
I caught it as she's doing it. I said, "No, you're not."
Tina.
Night, Tina. You know what we call
That's
that? We have a
funny.
term for that. It's called loose packing.
There's Duncan Family Farm.
She loose packed you in the front yard.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know our flippin' farmstead or Duncan Family Farm.
Duncan Family Farm is from Oklahoma. Our flipping
Yep.
farmstead is from Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah.
And our
What
flipping
did they used to be?
maybe they don't want everybody to know what
Okay,
they used
maybe
to
not.
Hey, Greg,
Her name's
Duncan, what is your closest town that you're to?
be. Don't
there?
be specific. Just give us
Don't
a
be
general
specific.
idea.
Yeah.
Wendy also is Oklahomian, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Oklahoma. Tony.
Actually, before I moved to this house, Wendy and I lived, and I didn't even know Wendy then. I'm going to say, I don't know, maybe 10 miles from where she's at.
Wow.
I met her. Where'd I meet you? I think we
I
met maybe
met you through YouTube, but then
No.
at one of the meetups.
at
One of the Crockers meetups.
Crockers. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so Rainey's went ahead and spilled the beans or spilled the juice, but
Hat Creek.
our flipping farmstead used to be Hat Creek
Hat Creek.
Homestead.
Right. Okay.
Dawn and Big D.
Oh, okay. Dawn. I've met her before.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought
And
you
then,
had.
okay, Poto area. Yeah, that's eastern Oklahoma.
You know, there's only one reason why I know how to say Poto, because it's like, what's that other town that's over there?
Shoto.
Shoto.
Shoto and Shoto.
Oh, really?
Shoto and Poto.
I haven't known Greg Duncan all that long, but I have found some things out about him that I don't think he'd care if I shared, and if he does, he'll have to sue me. Greg is a really fine gentleman. He works for the Oklahoma Baptist in the area of
Oh,
homes for children, and so he
nice.
raising funds and things for their children's home. And he told me today that they gave him some recognition because he had been doing that for 10 years. But they
Nice.
failed to realize that he took a 4-year break and pastored a church, and he had been working for him for 11 years previous to that. So it was more like 21 years. And so, yeah, he's fine gentleman. He's also going to have Dale problems before long. The kind of problems where you try to figure out what to do with the lumber you've got.
I don't have a problem. I have a plan that hasn't been instituted.
Well, believe it or not, he has a shed that's a little larger than the one you and Nana have been working on, and he is going to be employing some siding on it that he's working on purchasing from me. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Is he going to do some lap siding with it?
It's going to be vertical. It's what they call board and batten.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, board and batten look.
10-inch.
Well, see, that's what we did on. That's what we did on the YouTube studio at White Rock.
Yep.
But you use the way that they do theirs is you use treated plywood, and then you put strips where your plywood seams together.
Good night, Leonard.
Amy, you're not going to bed. She's going to be sitting here listening to us and then chiming in every once in a while.
Amy's talking about how busy she's gonna be. What is putting your makeup on? I mean, that's the only thing you got to be worried about. Be making you busy.
Don't say her name 3 times. It's like Beetlejuice.
Oh, God, she's back on
yet, so
I'm going to have to rewind this and see if Trey didn't have to look at his hands 3 times, figure out which one the right one was.
Well, okay, so everyone out there in the chat that normally sees Tony live, is Tony backwards to you?
He's backwards. He is backwards.
No, this window is right here. It's to my right.
Well,
Yeah,
normally
from here, that would be our left.
Normally
Your left
on
for us.
StreamYard, you
There
look
you
like
go.
that.
There, see it right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. This is the window is to my right.
Well, that's right then. Yeah.
Yeah.
my background's messed up because it's totally opposite. You guys know that my refrigerator's over there. That's much.
Normally,
that's
your
much
refrigerator's on the other side. What I see. Normally,
It's
Yeah,
always
and
backwards like that.
the famous sliding door is over to your right, right?
Yeah.
We always knew you were backwards.
Thank you. That's what I needed. Just top this night off, Wendy, my buddy. I knew I could count on you.
Amy won't even acknowledge what I'm saying. She's just ignoring me.
Well, she's pretending to be sleeping and not going to bed. I think when she lays down her head on a pillow, she still has the phone going, listening.
Yeah, but she just commented, and I know she heard me. That's okay.
Now she's in here talking to the Duncans.
Well,
Yep.
what is? She's got something. She got a vehicle now that heats and cools her butt and stuff. So she's better than
double
us.
bougie.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. She's
I'm telling you
Bougie.
about them hiney warmers. You better keep your hiney clean.
yeah. They'll kill out. You be stinking.
You might be eating up something you don't want.
Yeah.
Amy's moving on up, huh?
Oh yeah, Amy's big time. Big time.
Amy's big time, and now
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
she deserves it.
Anita
We needed a
says
vehicle.
that's the reason my
Those are
overalls are
You have a
bigger
vehicle.
around than they are tall, is because my chair's too close to the refrigerator. Like,
Okay,
I don't
so
have
who
nothing
is
to do with
Duncan
it.
Family Farm? Are
That's
they in
great.
Oklahoma?
It's,
Yes.
Yes.
That's who Paul was talking about. That's over by Poto.
Toto.
yep.
Okay, and then the flipping farm is Dawn.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
At Hat
trying to
Creek.
get it all
Used to be Hat
together.
Hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
that's what that's for.
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
all the channels.
Oh,
Hey, Josie.
I
don't
had
have
one in
one
my
of
old
them.
house, but I'm still trying to unpack.
Yeah.
And
Are you
and by the way,
Are you gonna be like we are? Because we moved into a smaller house, Wendy. So we still haven't unpacked things from like
7 years later.
7 years later.
we
I'm
still
thinking
have them, some
I'm
things
thinking
packed
if we
away.
haven't unpacked them, we don't really need them.
True.
They need to go.
Throw it.
Well, Wendy had a problem though. Her house burnt, and her everything she had burnt, and this is what she's got left over.
Yeah.
actually, it was our building. It just caught fire and everything got smoked,
Right.
black and smoky. So
Thanks for
it's
popping
needing to
in,
get
Michigan Life
clean.
above the 45th parallel.
Hello, Michigan.
Hey, I recognize that channel.
Marissa?
That's Carissa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sizzle.
Marissa and
I
Sizzle.
don't have a little black book, but I do want to put this out there. If you have a complaint, you can email that to casesawmill@live.com. casesawmill@live.com.
Dawn, it's going to take me a long time.
I haven't been able to access that email for a long time, so I won't read it, but you'll feel better. Just
Well, I also can't find my address book, so I need addresses.
Well, okay, so we just went through this a few days ago. Nana may or may not have been like looking for addresses.
Yeah.
I just asked
And,
people for my. I just asked Paul for his. the other
Wendy,
day.
I need your new address.
And
It's actually the same if you still have my old one.
I think I do.
but
Well-
anyway, y'all with like channels, you do know that there's like this section that's about your channel.
Yeah.
If you'll just put your address in that about section, people can bless you. That's why you have a P.O. box.
There's Corn-Fed Life.
Hi, Corn-Fed Life.
Hey, Corn-Fed Life. They used to live in Kansas. They
used to
moved.
live in Kansas, but now they live in Tennessee.
Yeah, because I mailed them a Christmas card and I got it back. I do have my new email in there, but I haven't put my address because it's our home.
That's
Yep.
the other thing is put your email in your description and your about.
I did.
page.
Yep.
Just
Don't
put
put
your
it-
neighbor's address in there, and then your neighbor will get it, and they'll realize it's yours, and they'll bring it. to you.
Right?
And if
Depends
you
on your
don't
neighbor.
want 'em- if you
Now,
don't
if you got
want 'em-
neighbors like Paul that help themselves to your four-wheelers, I wouldn't put that address.
Yeah. I used to have a P.O. box, and the only mail I would get in it, and I had it for 2 years, was the postmaster saying, "Hey, the next 6 months is due." I said, "That's right, I'm done." I ended it. So now I got my email, and you can email me if you want my address.
If you don't want them getting a hold of you, just put in your about that Paul Case takes care of all your light work and that they can contact
Okay.
you.
All right.
Sawmill@live.com, and I will know about it, and you won't know about it, and they'll feel better, and everybody's happy.
Okay,
Hey.
Paul, because I have some psychotic neighbors. So, yeah, that'll help me
Put
out
it
a
in
lot.
there. They'll never
Do
find
you know
me.
my friend Paul, and do you know what happens to thumbs at his sawmill?
Oh. They disappear.
That
Yeah, but mine really ain't there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wendy didn't know that.
with that hand, and you didn't even know it.
hey, Wendy, there was one
No.
night he was doing a live and he was sitting there talking and he had a hot dog on his hand and he was talking and everybody's looking. Obviously, he takes a bite out of it and we're like,
That's what Crystal, Crystal got these. I was gonna get Amy one, get some people one of them. She's been looking for one with a thumb on it. Like I said,
Like a thumbs up one instead of a pointer.
The kids at church just love to come up to me and they're like, "High four, preacher." No, I ain't having none of it.
Linda,
So-
I don't even mind hate mail. Send me hate mail.
So, does everybody
If you gotta
have
hate
their-
somebody, hate me. I'm okay with that. Like,
Here you go, Dale.
people
Just hold
tend to
on to all
forget,
that
like,
hate
I
mail.
work with college students every day.
Ow.
Like, I speak fluent in like aggression and hate, and like, bring it on. I don't care.
That's
Dale,
what
you
I'm
know
thinking,
how every time you
James.
pulled over, they ask you, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" You just haul that hate mail around with you, and you look at that and you say, "Well, I don't know, but I got all this mail we can go through and talk about it."
Yeah,
They'll laugh at you and leave, I promise.
Or you
What?
do sign language. Then they let you go.
Yeah.
Did they ever?
Oh yeah.
I don't
Does,
Not
know.
in Boonville.
I really don't know how I get by with some stuff, and I'm friends with some police officers, so I should know better.
I had one
Good
that
night, Clarissa.
we had one that
Right.
pulled us over one time on our gravel road, and I'm telling you, like, when we say that it, well, Johnny told everybody, about getting to our place. Like, you gotta want to come to our place. Like, and this sheriff deputy pulls us over, and he's like, "You know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "Obviously, you're bored because there's no one else on this road other than me." And he goes, "Well, you don't have a tag light." I said, "Well, considering I only drove 3 miles from the pasture to here, no, I probably don't have a tag light."
Oh my gosh.
That tag light thing is the ultimate excuse to pull you over. And
Well,
I'll give you. Here's the thing: you want to pull me
Night,
over for
Clarissa.
tag light? I'll give you. It ain't working.
Yep. Because
Well-
the next time I back up to a bale of hay, guess what happens to the tag light?
It's
It gets broke out.
Yep.
about 2 years ago, Angie and I was down at the lake, and I came home every night to put the animals up. On the way home, thank God I didn't have no cold snacks. I was not even speeding, nothing, and the guy was going the opposite direction. He did a complete U-turn, pulled me over, and said, he said, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "I sure wasn't speeding. Here's your tag lights out." I said, "How did you see my tag light going the opposite direction?"
Yeah.
Okay, this happened in the town I live in, right outside it. Anyway, so he wrote me a warning. "Don't worry about it. It's good." Well, when I showed up at the lake, I said, "Hey, babe, come outside and look. Do you see the tag light on the truck? Tag lights are all working.
Yep.
All working."
Yeah.
Wow.
I had one. This
Yes.
has been years ago, and one of Lisa's cars. We were going to a town, and it was late at. Oh, I know what it was. We were leaving. Okay, either super early in the morning, like pre 6 a.m. We're talking like 1 or 2 a.m. or really, really late at night, whatever way you want to say it.
Yeah.
But to go pick up our son, in another state, and this officer pulls me over, and he said, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, you have a headlight out." And I said, "Really? Do you mind if I look?" "Well, sir, you don't need to get out of the vehicle." I said, "Well, I would just as soon look. I'm handy. I'm a mechanic. It could be like a wire or something like that." well, that's not going to change it if you had it out when I pulled you over. And I said, well, do you mind if I look? Well, that's not really. I'm just going to give you a warning. And as he's walking back to his car with said tail light or headlight, because he was in front of me, he says, I told Lisa, I said, the headlight's supposed to be out on the driver's side, but it's shining on him as he walks by.
Yep.
That's why he wouldn't let me out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just the fact that we were driving down that road at 1 a.m. You know, what are you doing out at 1 a.m.? It's got to be bad, you know.
Hey, Dale. If you get in trouble for the music playing in the background, blame it on Tony. I don't know what Tony said a while ago when he was talking, but the Google picked it up and went to playing some kind of rap behind me. That's why I had to get off the screen. I was trying to get the thing to shut up.
What? Well, the bad thing is I don't listen to music, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know neither. I have no idea. I don't listen to that kind of music. But whatever you said, it said, "Oh, okay," and it went to playing it.
Oh, you're talking your Google thing in your house?
Jessica has a Google. Crap. What do you call it?
Unplug that thing and get rid of it.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, you was sitting there talking, and I heard it say something. That's why I turned around and looked for it, and all of a sudden it was playing some kind of rap music. So whatever you said, it picked it up as "Hey, you know what?" And that song, I guess. I have no idea.
And I don't want anybody, because like I back the blue. Like we all know, we have a
Yes.
mutual friend that's, you know, an officer and
support
stuff
them.
like
I pay
that.
my tickets.
But yeah, there's a few of them with the Barney complex that.
Yeah.
Hey, I got stopped the other night, leaving one. Well, I say the other night. It's been a few weeks ago now. I went to one of my brother's football games, and I was headed to work. And in my little town here, I didn't use my blinker. Next thing I know, it's a cop behind me. I'm on the phone like, let me see what this moron wants. I get out the truck, walk back there. I said, what'd you stop me for? He said, you didn't use your blinker. I said, what? He said, you didn't use your blinker to turn. I said, man, I got to go to work. I'll tell Roger, the chief, is me and him's buddies. I said, I'll tell him you're trying your best to do out here. I'm not drunk. I hadn't been drinking or anything. I'm trying to go to work. I'm 3 hours late for work right now because I've been in a football game.
Yep.
For not using my blinker.
Well, I have a story about that. If you guys,
here we go. Here he's gonna disappear.
I'll tell you a story. I fell out of the tree last night.
No, you can't tell the story before I tell my story. That's cheating. Now,
but I did.
You got to listen. You have to listen to my story. Okay, so there, Paul Jr.
Paul, you should have said story because you just gave it off.
This cop sat at his speed trap waiting for somebody that's speeding. And this little gal comes running by there, running almost 100 in her little car. And he pulls out. It takes him miles to catch up with her. He pulls her over. He says, ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? And she says, I reckon because you was running a speed trap. She says to him, how long had you waited there on me? And he said, oh, not very long. And she said, I got here quick as I could.
I
was waiting.
Yeah.
Good night, Paul.
A second too long.
He's so funny.
I was going to tell him I did fall out of a deer
All right,
stand.
Janae, I seen that.
So I really did.
I got here as fast as I could. I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That's what it was. I was out of blinker fluid, Linda.
Yeah.
Out of blinker fluid.
Yeah, my kids, they always had a curfew of, was it 11 o'clock? And my daughter, she would always try to, push it later. And I'm like, nothing good happens after midnight. You're going to be home at 11.
That's right.
How did you know nothing good happens after midnight?
I was a teenager once.
Exactly. I believe I probably met you the first time after midnight.
I'm going to say this is, my oldest son. He went and spent the night at his friend's. Good, they were good kids. Oh, they all were good kids. Anyway, I'm sleeping. This is like 30 years ago, I guess. Anyway, I'm sleeping, and then get the doorbell's ringing, and so I'm getting up, don't know what's going on, and police officer standing at the front door, and my son's standing there looking at me, and the police officer said, well, him and his buddy decided to go out joyriding in his friend's uncle's car that's a truck driver that had no business driving it underage, and they actually did a U-turn at a bank parking lot close to where I lived, and that's when they get pulled over. And the police officer said something else, and I don't remember what it was. I was pissed because I'm not getting my sleep. I said, okay. I said, Chris, I said, go grab your pillow, get on up back. The doghouse is out back. That's where you belong tonight. I'm going back to bed. And the cops stopped me and said, hey, because you say that, I can't let that happen. I said, what do you mean? He broke the law. He needs to go sleep in a doghouse. Good night. Oh, yeah, no. The cop wanted me out of the house. I said, all right. Yeah, he didn't like because I said to put him out in the doghouse. So I said, I promise he stayed in the house. I'm just I don't like, I just never thought that this would happen. And I said, get in your room, shut the door, don't come out until tomorrow morning. And that was kind of about it. But yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Evelyn, I am just a little bit. My left knee is pretty bunged up.
So you fell out of the tree.
I did really. Yeah.
Oh, you did.
I had got through hunting, and I may or may not have been putting a camera up somewhere it's not supposed to be up. And you get away with that, you put it way up a tree. Yeah. So I do the one stick saddle hunting. So I take my one stick and I put it as high up on the tree as I can. And it's a tree like literally I can't reach around. That's how it makes it where people can't put a climber on it or something and get up there to it. And
hey, good night, Heather.
Good night, Heather.
Good night,
Heather. Anyway, I had it about 8.5 foot is about where my feet were standing. And after I got through hanging the camera, I made a move and the tree was too big. I couldn't reach around the tree to hold myself. And I slipped. And it was.
Oh, man.
It hurt. And I was about a mile deep in the woods. I still had to walk out.
Oh, my gosh.
Luckily, the bad soreness didn't hit to this morning. My back, my lower right back is hurting pretty good. And my left knee is. I felt a really big pop in it, but I'm already going to the doctor Monday.
We had a guy.
I did not get a video of that. It was dark.
We had a friend here that he fell out of a tree, and that was his last day hunting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
I had a buddy of mine fell out last year, broke his back, but he fell out from 15, 16 foot or better. I landed on my feet because I went to falling, and instead of just going on a fall, I went ahead and jumped. So that way I landed on my feet. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm old and a little overweight, and I already got bad knees, so it didn't feel good.
I'm gonna tell you, like the scary Johnny and I was talking about this last year. One of the scariest things was like during the whole pandemic thing, I finally got to be a hunter again, like every day, and stuff like that, And so I have this climbing stand, this that you just climb that has the foot rest and the seat, and I'm down in the river bottom using that, and I get about 8, 10 foot up in the air, and I go to move the bottom part, and when I pick it up to move it to the next spot, it slips and it goes all the way to the ground. And so I'm just holding myself up on that top part, and I'm telling you, I had to like really think about how to do that to get myself down. Basically, you got to kick yourself back and put your feet on the tree and slowly get your, and then what you do then is you get you a piece of rope and you tie the top one to the bottom one so that can't ever happen again.
That's what I've done. Yep. I've had mine. Luckily, I was sitting on my top and my bottom, it slipped. It was muddy, and I had a pair of big boots on, so I couldn't get a good grip. And I watched it all the way down the tree doing this, the bottom, all the way to the bottom. I just sit up there. So I had to wait for somebody to get down and come down there with their climber, climb up the tree, and bring my bottom up to me.
Oh,
Yep.
You guys are making me hurt just talking about that.
Back when I lived up in New Hampshire, we had those really tall pine trees. I don't remember what they were called, but I was a tree climbing kid. I'm just going to say, I don't know, early teens, I'm guessing, because we moved to Florida when I was 15. But I'd climb the top of the trees, and I would make the tree very top and make the tree swing. And I grabbed the next tree beside it, I'd make it swing, and I would literally go from tree to tree. Will always remember what I used to do that all the time. All my friends thought I was nuts.
It kind of was.
That is awesome. So you were like Tarzan, Tony.
Kind of, sort of back then.
That's awesome. And how is New Hampshire?
Sorta.
That's beautiful in autumn up there.
Hey, we used to do all kinds of stuff. I used to would jump from about 8 foot off of stuff, but that's been years ago. That's when I was.
I used to could. If you hold on, maybe I could again. One time.
Well, I proved last night you could, but it comes with consequences.
Yeah.
I was telling my students one day, I'm like, you need to be careful when you get up on equipment. I was telling them I was working on the top bearing of a round baler one time, and I was trying to pry loose this collar and pulling back on it, and it gave my pry bar, come out of it, and I fell flat on my back from the top of that hay baler on a gravel road.
Ow.
And of course, I jumped up like I was Spider-Man just instantly because I didn't want anybody to see what I just did. And I jumped up, I looked around, there was no one there, and then it hit me, and I'm like, I can't even breathe. Like, I don't know if I can make it over to the truck to set it out. I hurt so bad.
I didn't have that problem last night. I was by myself, and I hit the ground, and I hit, and I rolled. I just laid there and went, oh. I just laid there. How stupid I just was.
Oh my gosh. There's a freaking opossum trying to get into my compost on the back porch.
That's what happened to Ginger tonight. Y'all got to watch her live. That's why Jesse and Lisa had to start her live because
she was out taking care of a possum.
A possum got in with her chickens.
Oh no.
My gosh.
That's the same thing that happened to us on a live one time. We were sitting here on live and we heard a commotion. So Lisa got up, went, looked at the door, and we got a spotlight right there beside. Night, Duckin family. Night, Greg. And so she shined the spotlight over there to see what was going on.
As I'm watching the possum drag a chicken across there.
Yeah. And so I ended the live and jumped up and went out there. And only thing I had on me was had my 9 millimeters of Freedom Seeds dispenser on my hip.
It was plenty big enough.
Oh yeah. I can tell you this, you can use a 22 and kind of like what Ginger was talking about, you may have to use like 8 or 9 shells on them. If you use a 9mm Freedom dispenser, they just lights out like that instantly.
Right. Yep.
John says, my mind says I'm 20, but my body says I died 2 weeks ago.
Hey, I'm with you.
Exactly. I stepped off the back of my trailer getting that compost a few weeks ago, and my right heel, I guess it's the, what is it, Achilles tendon or something back there. I can't walk. I mean, I got some boots to tighten everything up. I'm in pain.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
behind my heel.
My cousin's wife, which they're quite a bit younger than us, and she's playing around with some of our other cousins that, kids, and they're like tossing the football, playing, touch football in the backyard with the Nerf ball. And they throw her the ball. She goes to take off running, and she plants her foot to take off running, and she felt it pop, and she hit the ground. And this is just her taking a step to take off running, and she was down for over a year. It tore her Achilles and every tendon in her foot just from planting and going. And she asked the doctor, she goes, "Why did that happen?" And the doctor said, "You're not a teenager anymore. You're in your 30s. You can't do that."
Mallory was fluffing the Christmas tree last night because Brenda goes up the Christmas tree, which that's a whole other story we don't want to talk about. But anyway, she was standing in a chair, and she fell out of a chair and twisted her ankle. It was swollen up like 3 times the size it was supposed to be. So last night when I fell out the tree, Jessica was at the emergency room with Mallory, getting her ankle x-rayed.
Well, Lisa, this has been 15 years ago or more. She walked out of a gas station that has a curb like this in front of it, and stepped off that curb. And when she did, pop. And we ended up taking her to the doctor's office, and they did an x-ray, and the doctor told her, he's like, "You're going to wish you would have broke it."
He said it would have healed a lot quicker.
Because she high sprained it clear, like halfway up her shin. And
it took forever for that thing to heal.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what Mallory is fighting, the shin splints. Mallory has been over a year. She's been put in a boot 3 times now. And she's still, and it will not completely heal.
Is it a heavy boot or the lightweight boots? Because they give you the heavy boot, but you can get a lightweight one online.
It's a boot, is all. It's all I can tell you. I don't know.
It's a black boot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
James. No, it's Brenda. It's Brenda, the gender confused cat.
Yep.
Poor Brenda.
Several years ago.
No, Jessica did not know, Bubba. I told her after I got home.
Several years ago, I was in a pretty bad car accident, and I kept telling the doctor that my foot was broke, and they kept telling me, "No, your foot's not broke." And I said, "My foot is broke." And the bone was actually sticking out of my foot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So they flipped me over on the table and took an x-ray of the other side. And he kind of said something not so nice. And he said, "Oh, blankety blank." And he goes, "Not only is your bone broke," he said, it's completely severed from the other part of your bones. Like it was floating.
Yep.
Oh, and it hurt. It was my metatarsal on my leg, on my, foot. It took a long time to heal, but I felt it when it broke. It sounded like a shotgun. And I had never broke a bone, so I was like, ow. I mean, I actually cried. I'm pretty tough, but I cried.
Yeah, well, that's when I was just out of high school. Actually, it was a part-time job when I was in college. I dropped a piece of metal on my foot, on the top of my foot, and of course they wanted me to go get an x-ray. I went and got an x-ray, and I kept telling them, I'm like, it hurts really bad. And they said, oh, no, it's not broke or anything. You know, you need to just go back to work. It's probably just bruised. So I worked for a whole nother month, and I mean, I could barely walk. Just like I could not put any weight on my foot. And all of a sudden one day I get a random phone call from this doctor up in Kansas City with KU Med. And he's like, he goes, Mr. So-and-so. I said, yeah. He says, you have a broken foot. And I said, really? I said, they told me it's not broke. He said, well, I'm pretty sure it's broke because I'm looking at your x-ray. It took them a month before they sent the x-ray on to somebody who could actually read it. So I went to his office, and he puts this thing up on the, you know, the lighted board. And he goes, tell me where your foot's broke. And I said, well, I'm not a doctor. I said, but it hurts right here, and that bone don't look right. He goes, see, you're not even a doctor, and you knew that. He said, what kind of joker read that x-ray?
Oh, wow.
So they let me walk around on a broken foot for a month, and every time I would take a step, it would just re-break it. And it would separate it again. But the worst part of that story is they put me in a walking cast. That's back when they used to put everybody in a walking cast, not that boot thing like you guys were talking about. And so, you know, you got to remember, I was like a late teen guy, you know, chasing the girls, and they sent me to go get my cast cut off. And the nurse, she was pretty easy on the eyes. And I'm thinking, you know, I can't hardly stand to be around this boot. And so she goes to cut it off, and I'm like, I'm sorry. You know, this is going to be awful. And she says, oh, it ain't going to be bad. I said, oh, it's pretty bad. And she goes, no. She said, just yesterday, we had a older fella, a pig farmer in here that decided he just needed to be feeding his pigs no matter what. And there was no point to put a sock or anything on it because it was hard to get on and off. So he just walked around in that walking boot and the hog lots and everything for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Bowen has a question. He says, pardon me, but as my legs don't work, I'm unfamiliar with leg injuries. What's shin splint? He wants to know what shin splints are.
Shin splints are basically that your bone starts fracturing off of the front of your shin below your knee. And it comes from usually a lot
runners.
Of sports activities.
Yes, sports.
Runners, basketball players get some bad.
Yeah,
you know?
She was playing soccer, and she hadn't got to play soccer now in a year and a half because of it. So
I had something happen a long time ago when I was working for Ford. I was pushing, I guess breaking a bolt loose or something, and I pushed real hard and it gave way, and I punched a bracket or something. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, went to the doctors and they said, who did you punch? I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, you get boxer break or something he's called it. He goes, you broke your hand. I said, I didn't hit nobody. He says, the bolt broke loose and I punched an alternator bracket or something. And I had, broke my hand, and that was something else.
Did you break it like right about in there?
Or up in this area.
Yeah.
Right here, 2 spots, right in that area.
I did that, but it was more of a boxer break. But it was a
That's what
concrete
he
ball.
called it, but it wasn't.
Can you see how crooked that finger is right there?
Uh-huh.
I broke that finger in a basketball game. I just reached and grabbed it as soon as it happened and just straightened it out. And we'd never done it. We just taped it up. We finished the basketball game, and I never done nothing with it. And that's the way it grew back.
You sound like my dad.
Look at my hands.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the same way.
yeah. That's the way.
This one's worse.
Yep.
They got real bad arthritis from that tick, whatever I got.
Yep.
That
From
rickettsia.
the tick disease. See here, our county.
Oh, so
No, I got
yeah.
rickettsia.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
There's so many different ones in the Midwest
Yeah.
than what other people know about. Like everyone knows about Lyme disease, but they're all this like alpha gal and all that comes from the ticks in this area.
Hey, James.
Auricula.
Yeah, I got the Rocky Mountain spotted tick fever and the rickettsia, and I almost died.
Really?
How
It
did
was
they
bad.
how did they say you contracted that?
I took the tick in, and they did blood work and urine,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent this stuff off to the lab. Unfortunately, it was after that 5-day window.
Yep. That's the problem. Like
Yeah.
my coworker that just moved to another college. Him and I was talking, and he went for years having the symptoms like what you're talking about, and no doctor would like listen to him. Finally, he had to go to a specialist, and he's just telling the specialist all of his symptoms before they ever even performed the test. And the specialist looked at him and said, "You've got Lyme disease." And he goes, "Well, they say that I don't have things like that." He said, "If they didn't test you in 5 days from it happening, they don't know."
Yeah.
And
Why the 5 days? Why 5 days?
The 5 days on Rocky Mountain, it spreads through your body so fast if you don't get that doxycycline in you.
Within the 5-day window, there's nothing they can do to cure it.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy of mine that got Lyme disease, and his was the same way. He was going to the doctor, and they couldn't find nothing wrong with him. And he wasn't going to the doctor, but it got to where he couldn't get, his whole body was like drawing up. His hands was pulling, he couldn't straighten up. And his wife worked, she's a nurse at the hospital, and she went to work and was telling them about it. And the doctor said, "Go get him and bring him." And she went home and got him. And this is like, I don't know how long after. And anyway, they got up there, and he said, "Tell me what happened." And they went to talking, and they narrowed it down. And he said, "You've been bit by a tick?" And he said, "Well, I actually found one." He said, "Let me see the spot." And they took his shirt off and showed him, and something about there's a bullseye that looks like a bullseye.
Yep.
And he ordered it right then for some tests, and they found that he had Lyme disease. But
I agree with you, Julie.
It had him messed
people
up.
want to talk bad about DEET. We are believers in DEET.
Yep.
For those
Didn't
of
work
us,
on me.
Gentleman that here in Bourbon County that
they named the disease after him.
It was a tick bite, and it wasn't.
It only happens
It
here.
wasn't the Rocky Mountain.
It's called
it wasn't
bourbon tick disease.
Yep.
And if you're over 50, it's incurable, and you are gone.
You can Google it, and
you can Google it.
You can find
there is
information on
nothing they can do.
Yep.
Can you all write that in chat? You're talking about the Lyme disease, or
no? What'd you call it, Dale? But what?
Bourbon.
Tick disease.
Bourbon tick disease.
Wow.
Well, I called OU infectious disease because my symptoms were so bad I couldn't even function.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get any doctors to treat me. And they said, well, we don't treat tick diseases. And I said, well, I kind of lost my composure. I said, well, what the hell are you good for? You know, I mean,
Bingo.
and
Yep.
I was yelling at the lady, and I said, I'm dying. I can feel my
It's
body
actually
shutting
called bourbon
down.
virus.
Bourbon virus. Sorry.
Bourbon virus.
Yeah, bourbon. Yeah.
A dead tick.
And so she
Ooh.
asked me, she said, will you travel? And I said, yeah. And she said, there's a naturopath in Tulsa you can go see.
Mm.
And at that point, I was like, I'll go. I'll do anything. Yeah. And so the first thing he worked on was my gut, and then vitamin D, vitamin B, you know, because the ticks shut off my lymphatic, my adrenals, my thyroid, and my immune system.
I was going to say attacks the immune system. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Linda Peterson, I know what you're talking about, that you know, I know that's what they say. You're supposed to, if you have a tick attached to you, you're supposed to save it and go get tested. But if that was the case, like, we would have to go get tested daily.
Yeah, we have so
I
many.
had a tick on me. I had a
Oh my God.
skin that was itching.
Yeah, doctors won't take it serious.
What?
Over the summer.
What is skeeters? What do they look like?
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
You know,
Oh,
mosquitoes.
do you know that they put? Okay, do you know that they put the fake mosquitoes in the? They cloned them, and filled them with diseases, and they like millions of them.
Yeah.
Really?
They're proud
Bill
to do.
Gates.
They're proud. They did it over in the South, y'all. They did that. They infected them with some. Mm-hmm.
We got down here. We have what can you get from them? What we can get from mosquitoes?
Auricula?
No, it starts with an M. I think it is. They had the state. They would go around with these trucks blowing Malathion.
Mercer.
They'd drive around the people up the roads and around neighborhoods and stuff, just blowing Malathion and stuff in the air, trying to keep the mosquitoes down. Because
reminds me of.
So bad here. But it says that guy Dale was in Bourbon County.
Yep.
In 2000, it was 2014.
He was a very good friend of ours.
Yeah.
He served we were on the fair board together.
Yeah.
Wow.
And his wife is my mom's best friend.
So it's not even really that old of a find, I guess.
No, he was
2014 is when they.
Yeah, and he was in his mid-50s.
Yeah.
So what animal is this coming off of a bourbon?
No, not malaria.
It's coming from a tick, but we have so many deer and everything here.
You think it's that? You think it's deer that the bourbon tick is coming from?
I don't know.
That's it. West Nile on the mosquito.
West Nile.
That's it. West Nile.
Yeah, I was thinking it was an M, but anyway, Jessica had to call back up in. She says West Nile.
That's right, Julie. Bioengineered skeeters. That's right, Julie. Yep, that's what they did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bill Gates funded it.
Yeah, let me tell you, they get so bad down here that the mosquitoes do. I'm telling you, you don't want to go hunting. I mean, them big black ones, when you get in the swampy areas down here, I mean, they stick it in.
Well, you want to know why I quit?
They fly on into you.
That's
thick. I mean, they got some big stickers on them. They hurt.
You want to know why I quit training coonhounds and everything? It wasn't because I got lazy. It's because all my friends started falling off because you're out there stomping around in the brush and the timber all summer long. When you're training, you're just like one night I come in, I took off my clothes and they looked like they were crawling across the floor. There were so many ticks on my clothes. And Lisa lost count after 30 of them pulling off of me.
Whoa.
If you go in the woods here, especially the pine trees here, the ticks are horrible in the summertime. That's
Wow.
if you go in the summertime. Like if we go scouting or anything like that, we come in and we check everywhere, everything.
Y'all read what James says. Those ain't mosquitoes. They're pterodactyls.
Yeah.
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 That's why I laughed
Rocky
at
Mountain
what
spotted fever is bad. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, I have all kinds of crazy symptoms and I have flare-ups, and I know people don't understand, but like if I eat something and it has any kind of pesticides or anything in it that just doesn't sit well with me, it triggers an immune response and I could be down for several days.
Yep.
You'll be safe with coconut water and coconut milk.
Yeah,
I do that.
Yeah, that'll help you ease your body, and then also lemon and water with a straw.
Yeah, I do lemon water. The bad thing is that I'm having trouble with my kidneys, and Rocky Mountain.
Those will
Rocky
cranactin.
Mountain attacks your kidneys.
There's something called cranactin at the health food store. Because you can't drink like a milk, like 25 glasses of cranberry. So if you get cranactin, cranactin, it's like very potent and it's helpful for your kidneys because you have to protect your organs. And a way to do that, whether your body is fragile or you have ticks, Lyme, or any kind of autoimmune system, the lemon and water protects your liver and your kidneys, but cranactin is something that will help you with your kidneys. And then also you want to reduce your protein levels. If you have fragile kidneys or you're diabetic or anything like this, you want to have a clean, and you want to reduce the protein a little bit to ease your body's organs on those kidneys. So that'll help you a lot. Cranactin, and you can get it at any.
I take the D-mannose, but I also have to take breaks from it. But
What's
nothing's really
D-mannose?
working on the kidneys.
What is D-mannose?
D-mannose is a high level of cranberry. Like the naturopath put me on 5,000 milligrams 3 times a day. And I took it for a while, but I'm having a lot of trouble. Like I'm really hurting on the kidneys.
Pull that down and just see what your body likes and introduce it one at a time back to your body. Your kidneys will be a lot easier with your coconut milk and coconut water without any of that. It'll help.
And I do agree with Julie Cook. Asparagus, that is a natural cleanser.
And cilantro, if you have
cilantro, parsley.
Yeah, cilantro generally. You have to eat the whole
golden
thing.
seal.
You can't just
or
eat
goldenrod.
Yeah, a little piece. Just you have to take, like Aldi has it in a pre-washed package, and it's very inexpensive. And you can get it there, or you can go to a local farm, or you can grow it yourself, and just go ahead and eat the whole bunch. Or you can do, I don't know how you're gonna put it in your drink or something like that, but soup. But you can get it. Yeah, because, and also what will help too is massage therapy, so your body can dump those toxins out. So the bottom of your feet, if you can soak your feet, and then just
I do that. I actually do. Yes, I do.
That'll help you.
I do that, and then if my husband and I can figure it out, we're trying to get the sauna. I was ordered for sauna therapy. They said a dry sauna was really good for Rocky Mountain and the arthritis.
Yeah, they're good. The dry sauna and wet saunas, because they allow your body to open the pores and the toxins to pour out. And that's what the heavy metal reduction will do with cilantro. And Julie wrote asparagus. That's good too. Cilantro.
I love asparagus. Cilantro.
James says cilantro.
I eat a lot of garlic.
Yep.
Mhm.
Garlic.
Pickled
I eat
garlic
a
is
lot of
really good
garlic.
too. Have y'all tried pickled garlic?
Oh yeah, I used to.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that we used to sell at farmers market was pickled garlic.
Yeah, it's delicious.
You know what? On the rickettsii,
Mm-hmm.
what's crazy is it's a gram-negative parasite, intercellular parasite,
Mm.
and it gets in your endothelial. My mind just went blank. I know what it is. Your arteries and your. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, if I don't get rid of them, it'll kill me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's
so,
that
also a
lemon will
strong
keep
correlation between all of this
like
and chronic wasting disease. That the deer population
yeah,
is suffering from the chronic wasting. They are hand in hand with this.
yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it has aged me quite a bit. And what's really crazy, you guys, is right before the tick, my
mm-hmm.
friend who worked at the doctor's office, she said, because I don't like doctors, I don't trust them. And they said, or she had asked me, she said, why don't you come in and just check for breast cancer and all that? And I said, no. So we argued for a while, and I said, I'm fine. She said, well, just come in, do the complete workup. We'll just see, because you're in your 50s, you need to get checked for certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they put me through the whole gamut. And proudly, I had no cholesterol, no blood pressure issues. In other words, they couldn't find anything wrong with me. Nothing. No cancer, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, that's shocking. You're not on any medicine? I said, no. But then once the tick bit me, I laid there and I could just feel my body shutting down. And it was horrible. Yeah, I saw somebody in the chat. They call it rickets. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a rickets. It's one of the rickets, but
Yeah.
it's rickettsii,
Yep.
and they call it a rickettsial disease.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
And really, my heart goes out to you, Wendy,
Thank you.
because life is just so fragile, and it's important that we live by spirit, because we all know that we're not going to get out of here alive, all of us, and we're all just walking each other home. And that's why it's important to take and make, special moments, and just to connect with one another, because you don't know when you look at someone, and someone might make fun of someone. Oh, that person's too skinny. That person's too large, and that person's too short. You don't know. So y'all out there listening, y'all stop fronting. Don't judge people. See them at their core of who they are, and be kinder. Welcome everyone kindly. Because that's the best thing to do. And you rise higher, rise above. You can transcend yourself. You can help and shift the person that may be in the grocery store next to you, and they drop the orange on the floor, and you go pick that orange up. That's the most sacred moment in humanity, when your eyes meet. So reflecting on that, be happy, even though you might suffer in the physical realm. You can still have joy. My grandma's name was Joy. She liked to be called Joy. Her name is Josephine, but she was a nurse for years of her life. She started out, and she was born in the Depression. She had 6 children. My mama is a twin. She's one of them. So, I encourage all of you to do that. And my heart really goes out to you, Wendy. So just keep strong, and just stay focused, and when you have those bad days, what I'd like you to do is get yourself some sage oil or rosemary oil in a glass bottle, and you can get that anywhere. I'm not saying soliciting anything. Just find it somewhere in a health food store, but make sure it's in glass. And turn the bottle, and then make sure you put it under your nostrils and breathe that in a few times when you have a thought or a bad day. And this can help aromatherapy under your nostril redirect and refocus your thoughts and your absorption, because what your mind is putting in to your thought, it goes directly to your brain and your heart. And you want to keep, even though your other organs may be suffering, you still can fully absorb and comprehend while you're still here, is to keep those organs as best as you can in shape, because your body might come to a point where you're not able to open your hands anymore, or it might be crippling, but you don't ever want to let that cripple your mind. Okay, so stay focused, keep your focus on God, keep your focus on love. And all of us here in our communities, we're all here to support one another. So if you need to email any of us, we all have our emails and our descriptions. Y'all can email each other, and do what you need to do. So I wish you a beautiful and safe evening. Thank you for sharing with us, because it's really personal. You didn't have to. And some of us are really in awe of your strength. And thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's just God, because without him and a really awesome husband, I wouldn't make it.
Right. There's a reason why we're combined with the person that we're doing life with.
Yeah.
Right.
But y'all, I hate to do it, but we've become an Amy at Leonard Mountain Homestead live. We've been on here for 3 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been needing to go and hear Jessica. I ain't seen Jessica since like early this morning. She come in. I was gone, and they went to go see Abby and help Abby with her Maine Coon cat. So they just got home now it's probably been 45 minutes ago. So I need to go ahead and go see them.
And Tony's window is on the other side now, but that's all right.
It got switched again.
That's right there. That's my window. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta get up early too. Y'all have a great night.
Hey, we appreciate you being on, guys.
Yeah.
And Janae, thank you. And Wendy, thanks so much for being here.
It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you guys.
Thank you.
But
thank you, Tony and Dale and Trey and Wendy and y'all and Nana.
Yeah, Nana's already starting to turn into a pumpkin.
I figured Nana had been a long time ago.
I know. I chopped it out because I love you guys.
We love you.
That's
hey, let's go right now. We'll see you later.
All right.
You guys.
See you.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Y'all.
Until next time.
Farm on.
Keep strong.
We love you.
And so does God.
Bye ya.